Oh, 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 oh. I was muted. Oh God. Forgive me, please. So the heat is so much, right? So somebody tested me on WhatsApp that Charlie, you're muted. Oh, Charlie, God bless you for get. I hope you can hear me now. Oh, I mentioned some of the key things that I need to go back. So I'm saying that if you want to use your senior high school, I'm starting from undergrad, masters, and PhD. Okay. So today is a whole process that we are going to start. So if you want to use your senior high school or your diploma to apply for maybe a degree in United States or Canada, you might need your transcript from your school. Say the transcript, you need to go to your senior high school or anywhere you have your college training, you can get your certificate over there or your transcript. And also, you can get your testimonial. If the school can give you a testimonial, you can also get it. And also, you can also add something we call a recommendation letter. Maybe you failed one paper, maybe senior high school, you failed one paper. You can talk to your headmaster to write a recommendation letter. Maybe during the application process, you were sick, okay, or you have a challenge, emotional trauma, or you pass through some challenges. Then you add a letter to it. I hope you get it. You add a letter to the application, and then you submit it. But today I will take you through some undergrad school how you can able to apply. But if you really want to get scholarship using your senior high school, you might need to write the SAT, the SAT, the SAT or the ACT, which is very key in the application process. Those people who can register to write these paper, it is highly recommendable that you are going to get full funding or full scholarship to study undergrad in the US or Canada. So I will urge you, or if you have a good paper and you can write the SAT, I think the SAT is $130, $130 in Ghana. So you can register and write. It is math and English just to articulate this idea, and then you put in the application, and then you write it. I hope you get it. You can get full funding. But if you fail to write the SAT, you might not get full funding. What you will get is maybe partial scholarship. So the partial scholarship, sometimes if the cost of attendance or maybe the school fees is maybe $60,000, the school can tell you that, okay, based on your academic credentials or academic trajectory, we are going to give you 20% of scholarship. So the 20% of scholarship, you might get maybe $15,000 or $20,000, which the deficit will be maybe $40,000. And this is where people look for bank statement to go for the interview. And if you're able to demonstrate strong passion or abilities, you can get your visa approved. I'm not saying that if you get partial scholarship, you cannot go for your interview or you cannot apply for your Canadian visa, but it makes sense if you can able to demonstrate strong passion or why you can able to pay your school fees when you arrive, because sometimes some of the internal funding are within the school. If you're in Ghana, you might not get this funding, or if you're in Africa, you might not get this funding. You need to come to the school and apply to internal funding. I hope you guys are learning. Please, I want you to share this live video. Today we are going to learn a whole lot of things, and I believe your life is going to change, especially those people who want to navigate through this school application. This is a whole process I'm going to talk about CV, code emailing. Just wait. There's a whole process I'm talking about. This I want to focus on undergrad students. So basically that is the undergrad. Now, for the masters or PhD, you might need your document like resume. We have CV. So the difference between resume and CV is that resume, most times in school, they make it 2 pages. So if the school asks you for resume, make sure you make your the CV 2 pages. Sometimes it focus more on your academic achievements or maybe awards. And your CV can be more than 2 pages. So CV can be 3 pages, 4 pages, it depends. But sometimes don't make it so complicated for the people to understand, because you need to go straight to the point and bring the relevant experience, which is very necessary for what the admission and scholarship, because they don't have time to be reading all these things. Okay, so for masters and PhD, you will need your CV or your resume. Number two, what you will need, your SOP, that is statement of purpose. Statement of purpose. Some school call it personal statement. Some school call it motivation letter. Some school call it statement of intent. You might understand what the school is looking for. Don't just apply that I'm writing SOP. Maybe the name of the SOP that school is demanding is statement of intent. And one thing that people don't know is that these people, they pay attention to details. So if the school is asking you to bring statement of intent and you name it statement of purpose, they know that this person is not a student. Are you learning? So paying attention to details is very key to even winning scholarship and admission, because these people, they you need to pay attention to naming the document. Very key. If the school is telling you to bring statement of purpose, name it Peter Bewa slash statement of purpose. I will talk about the documentation and the naming as well. So some people too, they have named it SOP. I will not advise you to name any document SOP. You're a lazy student. Write it in full, statement of purpose. If it is personal statement, don't make it PS. PS can stand as personal solo, personal system, personal surrogate, personal soil. So what is PS? Name it as a student, make a detailed one. So it's its personal statement, which is very key. So name the document according to what the school is demanding. Don't say personal statement is personal statement. So when they are telling me personal statement, I'll bring SOP, I'll bring statement of intent. Most of the Canadian school will ask you to bring statement of intent, not statement of purpose. I will delve into it, and then because today is a whole lecture, I'm going to teach people about it. So the second document you might need is your English proficiency. Now, you might not necessarily go and write this TOEFL or GRE or those kind of stuff. Some of the school, if you have English proficiency, if English is your first language, there's no need for you to go and write all these stuffs. Okay, so you might also need your English proficiency. English proficiency, Peter, where will I get it? You need to get it from the university you graduated. This way, you need not to pay anyone for English proficiency. Go to the English department within your school, whether university or college, and tell them that you need your English proficiency. It's a paper that demonstrates that you speak English, or all your courses were done in English, which makes sense. Now, after this live video, I will let people come here to ask their questions, and I will let other people to also join me as well. The second document you might need is your transcript. And this one, we call it the unofficial transcript. So the transcript that you are going to get from your university is the unofficial transcript. Some school, when you get admission, they will tell you to send them the official transcript. So official transcript is divided into two. We have the one that you need to bring it, especially you are coming to US, you are coming to Canada. After you are coming here, you bring it. When you go to the school, they will put your academic transcript in an envelope and they stamp on it, and then you bring it. When I was coming to Canada, that's what I use. We also have the online one. The online one is when the school use the institutional email. So if you graduated from KNUST Legon, they will use it to send it to the official email of the school that you are applying. I hope you get it. So basically, that is it. Now, one thing that you need to also understand is that you need to understand some schools can ask you for your passport by you. So if you're watching me and you don't have a passport, some school in America or Canada, they will ask you for your passport fee. Some schools, I'm not saying all the schools, okay? So some schools will ask you that for your passport fees. Some schools will also ask you for your certificates. Now, those students who are already in school that you are about to graduate, maybe the time the school application is in process, your transcript might not be available. So what you need to do is that you can send an email to the graduate coordinator to explain to them that you just completed, you have done maybe 60 credit hours or something like that with the transcript that you have on your portal. You can download it and then send it to it. So when the official one comes, then you send it to them as well. Okay. Now somebody is asking me, Peter, I have a GPA of 2.8, 2.7. Can I also navigate through this school process? Majority of the schools in US and Canada, the minimum requirement or the GPA you should get is 3.0. So both Canada and US, the minimum GPA you should get is 3.0. Most of the schools. I'm not saying that all the schools. Some schools in the US might accept 2.75. But how is it competitive you are? Now, Peter, I got a GPA of 2.7, 2.5. Is it possible for me to also come to abroad? It is possible. One thing is that you might need to do the WES evaluation. Somebody is teaching me how to do the WES evaluation without people paying high fees. The person is teaching me how to do it. When I learn it, I will come live next week and teach you how to use you need not to go and pay $260 for the worst evaluation. There's a way for you to do it. I will come and teach people. I'm just learning the process. Okay. So you might need the worst evaluation. What is the worst evaluation? World Education Service. These people will get your transcript and evaluate it to meet the Canadian or the American standard. Okay. So if your GPA is 2.7, after the worst evaluation, you might earn 3.3, which might give you a way for you to, which might give you an upper hand for you to also get into the program. Please share this live video. If you are watching me, you can share this and support the page as you are watching me. I don't know where you are watching me from. Just share it for your friends to join. This is a free workshop that I'm organizing for the Africa youth. So now, that is the worst evaluation. You might also need to write the GRE. Those of you who your transcript, your GPA is very bad, you might write the GRE. The GRE will help them to also know that you are not like a weak student or you don't really understand. Because some people, when you're in school, you are doing a whole lot of things. You are passing through economic hardship. You are not able to pay your school fees, psychological relationship, money, financial issues, and health. Some people were sick, so in school they couldn't learn. So what you need to do is that you can write a GRE to support the claim that you are not a dumb student, or maybe you were a good student. I hope you get it. Some people can also use something we call the code emailing to win scholarship once their GPA is below 3.0, like 2.7, 2.5. What some people do is that they will send a code email to the graduate coordinator or the professors in Canada and United States and tell them that, okay, dear professor, my name is Peter Baua. During my undergrad, or I just completed with my undergrad, but I have a GPA of 2.7 or 2.86. I'm one of the good students within my faculty, but due to certain circumstances. So you explain the circumstances. Maybe during your undergrad, you were sick. During your undergrad, you had a challenge. You engage in activities in your community. So what you can do is that, okay, dear professor, I like volunteerism. I like leadership. During my undergrad, there was a social canker within my society which need the help of my skills and my knowledge so that I can able to solve these problems. So whilst in school, I was engaging in community impact, community advocacy. So the time for me to go to lectures, I need to be in my society to solve societal problem, engage political leaders, engage community leaders to solve this societal problem. So whatever societal problem that you were solving, such as health, such as advocacy, such as empowerment, you can bring it, which is very key. Some professors might fall in love with the email that you're going to say, okay, then let me have a meeting with this guy and look at the perspective, the ideas, and the vision of this guy so that I can able to work with. So some people can use low GPA to win full scholarship if you can able to send a strong code email to back up the claim of what you have done, not just that you just send a code email without anything. Some people can also use low GPA with research, strong research background to win scholarship. For example, after school, you were able to write articles, you were able to write publications, but you have a second class or pass or a lower. Yes, though you were working with professors to do research and those kind of stuff, publications, strong books. If you're a person like that, you can still win scholarship, which is very key. I believe it can also help you. Now, one thing that can really help you is also um one thing that can really also help you is when you write something, you write the GRE or you send the code email or you do the worst evaluation, which is very key. Now, what document do I also need? You might need recommendation letters. Now, the recommendation letter is divided into three. We have the academic recommendation letter. We have the academic recommendation letter, and we also have something we call the professional recommendation letter, and we also have something we call um, the private recommendation letters. So the academic recommendation letter is must come from your lecturers, those people who taught you in school. So the lecturer who taught you in school should give you the recommendation letters. I hope you get it. So you can get, for me, Peter, if the school is asking three recommendation letter, I don't want only your lecturers to do it for you because your lecturers might focus more on your academics. So if you want me to advise you on recommendation letter, I will tell you that, okay, make two recommendation letter from the reference of your academic lecturers. So you went to university, those lecturers who taught you, they should give you that recommendation letter, at least two. And you find outside the academic life, which is the profession. Maybe you're a nurse, you're a teacher, you are a lecturer, you are working in a corporate, private, individual organizations. So these people can also give you a recommendation letter, which we call it the professional recommendation letters. We also have the private one. So you can use the NGOs. So the NGOs is very key. That will talk about your community impact volunteerism. Some people don't pay attention to this. You are focusing on your GPA. When I came to Canada, I was part of the admission board within my department because I was a graduate student representative. So I asked the professor one day that, Professor, why is it that most of the African students are not able to get funding or scholarship to come abroad? So he told me that, Peter, most of the African students don't focus on volunteerism, which is very key point. After this live session, we are going to the document. I will delve into CV and everything. So what you need to do is that look for an NGO, or you need to be part of social organization that can write you a recommendation letter on the impact of your knowledge. These people want to see that, okay, I've acquired a degree, I've acquired masters, and so what? What have I done to benefit the society? What have I do to also what have I done to do or improve the lives of people? Have I done any impactful project? Have I advocate for improvement development projects that can really inform, transform, ignite, empower the youth within my society? They want to know the benefit of your knowledge. They want to know the benefit of your skills. So those people, when you are writing recommendation in their accent three, for me, Peter, I will tell you that, okay, use 2 recommendation letters from your lecturers and one from outside the volunteerism, your leadership skills, the thing you have done to improve the lives of people. I hope you guys are learning. I want you to share this live video if you're watching me. I want you to share this live video. Now, you might also write, we call something the samples, the academic sample writing. So some schools will ask you academic sample writing. Peter, what is academic sample writing? These people want you to know the level or the knowledge of your research capabilities. So if you were in school and you did maybe project work or assignment that involves references, inter-citations, you talk about the research question, the research problems, how you can able to analyze data, the qualitative, the quantitative data, how you can able to use SPSS, the R, the theta, all these things to analyze data. If you are able to done that one, you can bring the paper. Now, in the academic writing, some schools will tell you to bring 10 pages. Some will tell you to bring less than 10 pages. So it depends on the school. So, Peter, how can I get a sample? You did your project work, or when you were in school, you did something we call the academic paper or an assignment, that a group studies or something that you did. You can draw it back or take the important sections, such as the research questions, the research problems, the research objectives, the objectives of the project, the benefit, the significance, all these stuff. You can bring it, and then organization of the project and everything, and then you bring, let them know that you can able to do academic reference, because scholarship are given to people who can able to understand the perspective within what I called the research abilities. So they want to see how you can able to research papers as well. So you can use your project work as academic references. If they're asking you for 30 pages, you bring it, you limit it. If they're asking you for 10, you limit it, and then make sure you bring something we call the references, whether the Chicago or the APA system. It is very key for you to demonstrate this passion, because if you're not able to bring this, it is very key. Don't just write anything that without references, downloading articles to make reviews and everything, which is very key point for you to do that. Okay, he said you can even sit down. Oh, these white people. You can even sit down to write a new one, which is very key. I hope you get it. You can even sit down to write a new one, which is very key. They want to see that you know how to do research. So my advice is that bring good research paper for them to know that you know how to do the research. Don't just send any paper. Bring good one, so that they will know that, okay, this person is going to get good funding or something like that. So this is the referencing letter. Now I want to go into it, the CV. So now I'm going to present the CV, how your CV should look like. So you need to take your paper, your pen, and then we'll talk about, before I go into the CV, what should come to your CV and what you should avoid. One, the things you should avoid on your CV things you shouldn't bring it on your CV. And from my CV, so that things you are not supposed to bring it on your CV. Don't bring it on your CV or your resume. My focus more is in US and Canada. I don't know UK or Germany schools or Denmark. If you're watching me, I've told you that if you want scholarship to study abroad, the best place or the best place to get full funding is US, Canada, Australia. These are the countries that really give funding, and it's sometimes it is automatic. So if you really want scholarship, you might look for you might look something within US, Canada, Australia. I'm not saying don't go to UK. I'm not saying don't go to Denmark. I'm saying that if you're looking for scholarship, scholarship is in North America. That one, it is a fact. Okay, now, what, Peter, what's supposed not to come to my CV? Adeɛ bɛn na memfa ma me CV. So, one, don't bring your age on your CV. If you know you have age on your CV, go and delete it. Number two, your date of birth. Don't bring it on the CV. Don't bring it. Date of birth. They don't care your age. Age doesn't give scholarship. Number three, what you're not supposed to bring on your CV is denomination. Don't come and say you go to SDA or Pentecost. They don't need your church. School application is based on academic trajectory. It requires certain knowledge in the academic community. We are not talking about religiosity or I am a religious background, I'm a prophet, I'm a pastor. So they don't need whether you go to Islam or you go to, don't bring it on your CV. Number two, that you need not to bring it on your CV is one. Number four is something we call nationality. Don't bring your nationality, whether you're a Ghanaian or Nigerian. No one cares about it. I hope you get it. Number two, number five, what you're not supposed to bring on your CV. So nationality, don't bring it. Your date of birth, don't bring it. Marriage, your relationship. If you are married, what is the importance of it? What Wale and today? There's no need for you to bring, I've married, I have 3 children. Don't bring the number of your children on your CV when you're applying for school abroad, especially US and Canada. Don't bring it. The age, don't bring it. Your date of birth, nationality, don't bring it. Your relationship, whether you are single, don't bring your sex, such as female, male. Don't bring it on your CV. No one cares whether you're a female or you're a male. No one cares. What you should bring it. So these are some of the things that should come. And don't bring too complicated names like Odikro, that's a Reverend Bishop. No, that one, it is irrelevant. Academic CV should relate the name on your passport because they will issue you certain document that you need to bring it. So don't bring um, 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 too many names. Bishop, Reverend, Doctor. No, 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 no. Go straight to the point. If your name is Peter Bewa, make it Peter Bewa. That is the most important. And the name on your CV should reflect on the name on your passport. So if you know you have two names, break it two names. If you know your name is three, bring it three. Somebody is saying that Peter, I've changed my name. My name on my CV is different from my name on my passport. What you supposed to do? So the name of on your passport is your official name. So if you know you have different names all over on your certificate and everything, what you need to do is there's something you need to do the gazette, or you need to go for affidavit of support from the court within your community or your country. For example, Peter, my name or my date of birth on my passport is different from on my school document and everything. What you need to do is that you need to do the gazette, or you need to go for the um you need to go for something we call the affidavit of support, so that your name will do that. I hope you get it. Now, don't bring nicknames. What am I supposed to bring on my CV? One, your name, official name. Two, if you have a LinkedIn account, you can copy your LinkedIn account. Somebody is watching me, you don't know LinkedIn. The only social media you know is TikTok. So it's supposed to be your first name and your last name. Don't go, my name is Peter Bewa. So when I'm writing my CV, it's supposed to be Peter Bewa, not Bewa Peter. Am I still live? I hope you guys are here. I don't know what is happening to my. Okay. Yeah. So that is it. So the thing that should come to your CV or come on your CV is your name. Your name. You can also bring your Gmail. Okay. Your name, your Gmail, and maybe your address. These are the basic things that should come on before your name. I will show it on the screen for you to know how you are going to go about it. The second thing that should come after it is something we call the profile. Now, the profile, some schools, some people are watching me. You just graduated from university. Some people have been working in the industry for the past 10 years. So if you have work experience, you can bring the profile. Maybe 7 years experience in marketing, 7 years in teaching. But if you don't have any experience, don't worry to bring the profile. I hope you guys are learning. Don't force yourself to bring profile. So what you need to do is that if you have worked in the industry, maybe somebody, you graduated from K University 2015, you graduated from university, teacher training 2015, 2013, you have been working for 10 years. For Peter, I would advise you to bring a profile to demonstrate your experience, the things you have acquired, the knowledge through the work experience route. If you don't have, you just graduated from university, you don't have any work experience, don't worry yourself to bring profile. After it, what you need to bring is something we call the education. Now, in the education field, you should bring the current one and then you go down there. So you finish university. So you should bring the name of your university and your GPA. If your GPA is very good, you can bring it, especially if you have a first class. It makes sense. And then you can mention some of the relevant courses. Now, the relevant courses, you need to bring some of the key important courses. When you go to university, we have core courses and we have elective courses. So bring the courses, such as I did research methods, which is very key point. So after your school you bring the name. So the name of the courses, which is the name of the courses, which is maybe research methods, which is very key. Everyone want to do, they want to see the research. So you can mention at least 3 courses that you did during your undergrad. I hope you get it. And then you can bring your senior high school if that is the most important. If it is not important, you can leave it. Don't bring it on the CV. The second thing that you should come, and one thing that you need to bring the date. People don't pay attention to this. If you come abroad, you realize all the things I'm telling you. If you're not a smart student, you will not get funded. Funding getting is not about how brilliant you are. It is not how first class you are. It's not how intelligent you are. It is how smarter you are. That is why somebody can get second class lower. The person can win full scholarship. And you, as a senior man, you have a GPA of 3.9. I've been telling people that GPA does not necessarily make you exceptional student. But those people who can pay attention to details, they make them. So apply wisdom and knowledge in the school application. Don't say I am a brilliant student. I'm a first class student. Put the first class down and listen to what will help you. So bring date. You started with date to with date, which is very key. You can bring the dates there. The second thing that you need to also bring is that after the education, for me, Peter, the second point that should come is something we call the research experience. US and Canada, the scholarship they give to people is divided into three. So if you want to come to US and Canada, these scholarships comes automatically from the department or the faculty. So now the scholarships is given within the school in three folds. We have the one the department is going to give it to you. We have the one the professor or the researcher or the faculty member is going to give it to you, or the one that the school or the dean will give it to you. Now let me divide it into two. So scholarship in US and Canada is divided into three. We have the graduate teaching assistant, the GTA, and we also have something we call the research assistant or the graduate research assistant, the GRA. And we also have the graduate administrative assistant, the GAA. So most of the scholarship in US and Canada, it comes with three folds or four. So you can bring fellowship. The fellowship, those people who are coming to do intensive research, those they win the scholarship. I hope you get it. So now The first one is graduate teaching assistant. The second one is graduate research assistant. The third one is graduate administrative assistant, and the fourth one is the fellowship. It is very difficult to win scholarship outside the school in US and Canada. In UK, when you get admission, you can apply scholarship outside the school. But in US, it is the school that normally gives scholarship. If you are not a citizen of Canada, that is the PR or the citizen, or maybe a refugee, it is hardly for you to get scholarship outside the school in Canada. That is why I'm telling people that focus more on the school. Now let me delve into it. In the getting the scholarship, or in getting the scholarship, they want you to know how research you are, researchable skills you have. So if you really want to win scholarship abroad, um, especially if you want to come and then you want to apply on your resume, bring research experience. The first one is education, the second one is research experience. Now, Peter, I didn't do any research. When you are doing your undergrad, you did research. So make sure that they know that your research abilities, because you are coming to assist professors here to go to class. When I came here, I came on scholarship. I used to go to class with the professor. I used to go to class with my professor. I've been doing research. I've been doing office hours, teaching people how to do research, literature review, qualitative, quantitative data, analyzing data, helping people to understand how to review data, APA system. All these stuff are some of the things that you're coming to do here on your scholarship. So they give you the scholarship, and then you'll be working with the professor as a TA or the the research assistant or the administrative assistant. The administrative assistant, the scholarship within the school, they can hire you to work within the dean of student office as helping them, or they can hire you to work within something we call the diversity, equity, and inclusion, which is a major key within the school, or they can hire you in the library, or they can hire you in the school offices, sometimes school administration, dean office, department office. This one, the scholarship, they gave it to you so that you can able to do it. But most of the scholarships is through the the graduate research assistant or the graduate teaching assistant, which is very key. So before they will give you, they want to see how ability or knowledgeable you are in the school process, which is very key. So what I want you to do is that you need to put in something we call research experience. Peter, how can I put it in? Maybe you can name yourself, or you can say group studies or group research coordinator, and then you bring a title that you're able to um do the research. When you're doing the research or writing some of the details about it, use some of the key terms such as evaluated, manipulated, reviewed, maintain, manage. So I manage over 50 students to engage in a research. So sometimes don't say I manage student. How many students? Let them know that so if you're able to mention 30 students, it will link it to your leadership skills, which is very key. So a person who can manage 30 students can also manage a 30 student when he come to America. I don't know if I'm making sense. Are you learning? So let them know how cognitive or how leadership, the leadership qualities you have. Peter, when I was in Ghana, I was a teaching assistant. I was managing over 1,500 students. If a person managing 1,500 students, that means this person is a way high quality person for him to win scholarship. Are you learning? So sometimes manage something. Don't say, I did this, just a written. And don't write it short. I review literature. I did research. I did. No, it's a short. This is a phrase. Write center with the details and bring achievement in the research experience. Especially, I can say that I manage and review an article with a professor, which increased the productivity from 30% to 60%. This one, you have bring an achievement in the research, which is very key. So sometimes when you have mentioned it, bring some of the achievement within the research, so that they will know the impact of the research. Don't just write it as if it is no. Write it and bring some of the impact of the project work that has able to done. So now the third point that you need to bring after the research, you can bring something we call research interest. Research interest. Now, before you can find the research interest, you need to go to the department website. You need to go to the department website and look at the faculty members, what they have been doing. Some schools will ask you to look for supervisor. Some schools will not ask you to look for supervisor. So it's the two things. If the school is not asking you to bring supervisor, what you need to do is that visit the website and look at the specialization and the things the professors have been working, and then articulate that idea to bring it as a research interest. Now, for example, you went to a school department, all the professors are not talking about economic development, but you say you want to do economic development. That means the department is not for you, so you not get admission. Sometimes it requires wisdom to understand wisdom. Once you're doing the school application, you might need wisdom. So you need to go to, if the school is not asking you to bring any supervisor, what you need to do is that you need something we call, if the school is asking you not to bring this thing, you need to go to the website to look at the things that they have been doing. I will teach you right now for you to go through. We are coming to do it here. I hope you get it. Now, if the professor is also looking some of the things that you are looking for, you can bring 5 research interests on the CV. 5 research interests on the CV based on the department, what they are doing. That is why you shouldn't use one academic transcript to apply to all school. If you don't pay attention, you will not get admission, because one CV you have been using it to apply all schools without checking the department website to know the interest of the professors and the vision and the mission of the department. You need to articulate that thing in the CV so that it will link. If no professor is talking about teenage pregnancy and you go and bring teenage pregnancy, that means you don't know the school you are applying. Admission could have a ball. And these are some of the things that people don't know. So sometimes the moment you are applying to different school, adjust the CV. If you're using CV, the same CV for all school, the probability for you to get refusal is high. The moment you apply to Rice University, check the department and change the CV. When you're going to apply Alabama, go to the department and check the CV. When you're going to this, change the CV. So change the CV based on the department specialization and interest. Very key point. After the research interest, Peter, what should I bring again? What you need to bring again is something I called the work experience. Now, if you have a work experience, you have been teaching, you have a banking experience, you can bring it. Okay, maybe you have worked for the past 10 years, you can bring your work experience. If you're a national service, the work experience side should come with your national service. Or better still, if you don't have work experience, what you can able to use to impress is something we call the internship. So the internship, or maybe practicum, you did practicals, or you went outside to do something, you can bring that one as work experience based on the program that you're coming to do. Now, after the work experience, you can bring something we call sorry. So I hope you are learning. So basically, that is it. Please share this live video. I know people. I have some thing that I did. Sorry for that. So what you need to do is that is the CV. The second thing that you might also know, or you might also ask, or you might also add it to the application, is something we call the volunteerism. Or maybe if you have a publication, you can bring a publication. So publication, or second thing is maybe research that you have done or you have published, if you have article, or if you have won Anna award. If you have award, you can bring it. You can also bring certification. You can also bring conferences you have attended, and then you can bring something we call you have attended, or you can bring something we call skills. We have soft skills and hard skills. You can bring it. You can also bring language. Language is not necessarily important, but people bring it, which is very key. I hope you get it. So basically, this is the thing that I hope I'm good. I hope I'm good. You can hear me right now if I watch him on Facebook or YouTube. Can you hear me now? Hold on, please. Hold on. Okay. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. Yeah, I just changed my position because of the network. Am I okay? If you're watching me, is the line okay? If you're watching me on TikTok, can you hear me now? Okay, sure. Fantastic. Please share this live video. Share it. I don't know. People are watching me are getting 300. TikTok is also they are watching me. Share. If you are watching me, just share this live video. That is it. Now, I'm going to delve into the paper, the whole process, and then we start from there. Okay. Artist stage. Now, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen like each and everyone? Can you read on the CV? Let me open it like this so that people can see it. Okay, this is a detailed CV, but for this one, it is for Indians, so you cannot use it. But I want you to know how the person make it so nice and how you did the review and everything. I hope you get it. That is what I've been teaching people. So you can see that the person is saying that project experience here. So the project experience is very key. He is highlighting some of the things that he have done with the project. So you can see what I was talking about, the education side. You can see the research interest here. Have you seen the research interest? This guy also brought something we call the laboratory experience. This guy also brought was something we call the Anna and Award. Or see the screen is not clear. Who is saying the screen is not clear? Please, can you see the screen? Well, I don't know why people are not saying it is not clear. Can you see it? Please, it is clear. Yeah, it is clear. Thank you. Okay, okay. This person is also talking about leadership experience. Have you seen it? Okay. He's talking about volunteerism experience. Have you seen it? He spoke about what something we call the conferences he has attended, which is very key. I told you that conferences, you need to bring conferences on the CV. Now, let me use another one for you. Where is it? Now, before we go on, I have something on my on my LinkedIn that I want us to share. So now, how to okay. So this is also another way of CV. Okay, this is also another way of CV. So you can see that the person talk about what the research interest, the education. He spoke about something we call the research experience. I told you that you need to get it. The research experience. I told you, if you really want scholarship, bring it on your CV. I told you something about what the awards and honor. The awards and honor. I told you that bring awards and honor. Teaching experience. Now, if you are coming to Canada or US and you want scholarship, you are coming here as a TA or RA. So you might learn how to teach. So bring teaching assistant, bring teaching experience. Somebody said, Peter, I've not taught again. Resume is about building your brand. I'm not saying you should lie, but what I'm saying, I'm decoding it. Nobody will call Ghana and ask that this guy came to your school to talk to teach or something like that. It is about branding. Me, if I give you my resume, you will clap for me because the thing where they the CV top me, Kurano, I am afraid of it. So you need to be very smart when you are doing your CV. There was a girl I helped to do a CV and was saying that, oh, Peter, this are not good. And I'm saying it is not good. You are not serious. So the second thing is what something we call the publication, which is very key. You can bring the publication that you have done, and also you can go ahead and write about presentation. Some people you have done presentation, you can bring it as well. Bring presentation as well, and then you also have invited lectures or something like that. You can bring about it, which is very key. So each and everyone has his own way of doing the resume. Now, this is the last resume I want to show it to you. This is very nice. If you're watching me right now and you look on my screen, you can see how neat this resume is. So the person started from education. He started from what? Research interest. He started from what? Research experience. I told you all these stuffs. He came about and talked about teaching experience, which is very key. He spoke about professional experience, that is the work experience. He spoke about publications he has done. He spoke about publication he has done. He spoke about workshop. You're a nurse, you're a teacher, you attended workshop, bring it. You have attended webinars, bring it. This guy also talked about what awards and professional affiliation, which is very key. And also, you need to also talk about what research and publication. Excellent specific research abilities with knowledge of what APA and what MPA references are. Excellent written and verbal communication skills. Excellent abilities with MS and what Google Doc, which is very key, important things. If you're doing your CV, don't forget to bring volunteerism. If you're watching me right now, one of the important things that should come on your resume is volunteerism or community service. Whether you have done some or you have not done, me, I don't know where you're going to find it and bring it in. You need to be smart. They want to see that your knowledge has benefited people. Don't say I've not done anything. Or say I have no publication, no academic like story. Is it okay to add it? If if you have written any publication or if you don't have it, leave it. If you don't have any publication, don't go and forge it. Because the link that you are going to give it to them, they might go there and check the paper that you have written. So don't worry yourself. And one thing is that if you're interested of coming to US and Canada, this CV, my worry about this CV is this one. Don't bring this one on your resume. Please don't bring referees or references on the CV or the resume. If you have referees, some people, the referees on the CV is different from the referees they are going to do in the application. Today I will apply school for you to see how to apply to US schools and Canada school. So you will see what I'm talking about. There's a portion on recommendation letter that these people should go there. So delete it from your CV. Don't bring any referee or references on the CV. Don't bring it. That your lecturer's name or those people are going to do the recommendation. Don't bring it on your CV. It is irrelevant, especially if you're coming to US and Canada. Okay, because when you're doing the school application, in the application there's a place that you need to put these people their name there. Some people will go and put Dr. Mate, Professor Bishop Mate Asare, and bring phone number and Gmail. We don't necessarily use Gmail in school application, and no one academic professor here will call that man in Ghana to ask him that you ask your pastor who is Peter Baua. A pastor, how can a pastor do all this stuff? No. And even the pastor and the Gmail, he don't even check. And the phone number is even off. So who and the recommendation letter, it is done through email. Nobody is going to call somebody to ask him. It is through the email. So there's no need for you to bring Professor, Bishop, Pastor, Jekum Kofo, and don't bring it. Delete it from the CV, especially if you're using it to apply for US and Canada. Don't bring references. on the CV or the resume. Now let me go straight to the what I was teaching you in the something we call the cold emailing. If you really want scholarship, one thing that you should learn is how to send emails to professors. What is cold emailing? Cold emailing is when you send an email to someone you have never met, and you ask them for something. That something can be clarify a few gray areas, or to seek funding whom acceptance for graduate school. For graduate school admission and secure, cold email is a great weapon. So one thing that you should know is that we call something cold emailing, and this one is an official email that you should send it to professors within Canada or US. If you want scholarship, one thing that you will learn is how to send cold emails. Now, what is cold emailing? The first one is the heading, the introduction, description of your research interest, show your interest in the professor work, and make a ask. Now let's go about it. One, brief introduction. Begin your email with a concise hello, hi. Don't bring hi or hello when you are sending fair cold email. What you need to bring is something we call the dear professor. If it is dear professor, and the surname will come. If you don't know the surname, I have contacted a professor whose name is called Frank Sarah. Frank is a male name, Sarah is a female name. Now, if I ask you, if you ask me what is my name, and Peter, I said Sarah. You say, are you a male or a female? So some people, you are not here for religiosity. Some people have changed their name to female. Meanwhile, they are males. So don't come here and say, why is your name female? And so some people, when you go to their distance, the name is different from the picture there. You can see a man, but the name is Josephine. A whole here, that is not important, or that is not relevant to you. What you need is for you to get scholarship or funding to come here. Don't go and ask anybody why your name is Sarah. So if you know you don't know the surname of the person, write it in full. I don't know if I'm making sense. So for me, Peter, when I'm writing an email, I will know that this is the same name of the professor. So if you don't know, what you need to do is that write it in full so that there's no problem there. So dear Professor Frank Sarah, no problem. But if you know the surname, bring dear professor, then the Sarah will come. Okay, the surname will come. I hope you get it. Now, the second thing that you need to do is that you after that give a brief introduction about yourself, include your name, your study, and what you have attended. Don't send long emails to the professor. They don't have time to read. What you need to do is that, hello, dear Professor Peter Bewa, my name is Akosuyata. I graduated from KNUST with a GP of maybe or GP of 3.3. Okay, I studied biochemistry. I hope you get it. With the field or the academic interest in what, how academic, blah 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 blah. You write it there, just a short 3 sentence. That's all. Now the second thing is that describe how you were introduced to a professor's study. To set your email apart from others, put your initial research to use. What research have you conducted before? Bring it. Talk about why you are interested in what they do. Why do you want to come and do? And that one, I focus on two things. You should focus on your career goals, and you should focus on what the research capabilities, which is very key. Don't send an email to a professor without talking about your research or your career goals, because the research will impact on your career. It's a very key point. Two things you should focus on: your research and your career, which is very key. Now, this could be because it corresponds to your career goals, or because you're passionate about the field that they work in. No matter the reason, be sure to indicate the new interest in what they do. Very key point. Some people don't know. Number three, what you need to do is that show your interest in helping them in the research. If there's a formal position they have in their website, you can talk about it. In otherwise, simple describe how excited you are. Now, I will use one code email that I taught someone, and then we will use it as an important thing. Was it supplement your interest in stating your availability as the number of hours devoted, or this include the many hours you? Why are you exceptional? Talk about how passionate you are, how developed you are, how passionate your research, your skills, your knowledge can help to impact the subject of study. You can also mention some of the research or the volunteerism job part-time that you have done. Very key point. And also make a just. Don't tell the professor to call you. Dear professor, I'll be very happy to have a Zoom meeting with you. Or is there any availability I can have a Zoom meeting with you? I'm passionate to delve deeper inside my research skills so I can able to what? It makes sense. Will you be willing to jump on a 20-minute call with me? Don't say, please, I will call you, or this is my number, call me. A professor in US and Canada should call you. You are not serious. Attach is what? My CV. The moment you send a professor email, attach your CV and transcript, or maybe a research proposal. Now, one thing that you should know is that code email is divided into two. We have the one that we send to the department head and the graduate coordinator, and we have the one that we send to a research or a faculty lecturer, which is very key. So, two types of research: the one we send to department head and coordinator, and the one you send seeking for supervisor. Now, the difference is that if you send an email to a professor, or you're looking for a professor to be your researcher, or maybe your academic supervisor, that one you should follow this suit. But if you're sending it to department head or a graduate coordinator, you are just asking certain questions which is relevant. What are some of the questions I can send it to the department? So, for example, hi, dear Professor Peter Michael Bewa, my name is Ajekum Mawuli. I graduated from KNUST with a GPA of 3.6. I've done several research and I've improved my research capability, which I believe that this is the time for me to upgrade my skills and knowledge in your university. Professor, I check on your department. I want to know the number of students you admit every year and how the funding is being shared within these people. This make a critical question because you know that they will give you scholarship, but you want to ask how many students. Or maybe, professor, on the department website, they said we should bring 2 pages of CV. Meanwhile, my CV is more than 3 pages. Can I add it? Oh, you want to ask something that is not on the department website? Don't go and ask that professor, how can I get scholarship? That one, they are not going to reply. They will know that you are not intelligent student. That's why I told you that it is how smart you are asking critical questions to the course. Dear professor, I know that most times my program is a research-based course, but on the department, I didn't see that we should seek for supervisor. Can you clarify this for me? That one, you are building relationship with the man, because this graduate coordinator, they are the people that give scholarship. So first thing, relationship building is very key in school application. Don't just apply to any school without building a holistic relationship with the department or the graduate coordinator, which is very key. Let them know your name. Hey, Peter Bewa, this guy has been sending me emails. He's very serious. I'm not saying that every day send them email. Be smart. Don't abuse relationship. Apply wisdom when you're applying school application. Once a while, you just ask. Maybe if you put the application in, oh, professor, I would like to have a meeting with you. Is there a 20 minutes meeting with you? He will send you the link. Then you talk about your the research, what you have done, publications, what you want to intend, your capabilities of developing. Let them know your vision, your mission, the idea, the impact, the social capital, the wisdom that you have acquired through the academic, so that they will know how passionate you are. And they want people who want to develop themselves. I hope you get it. And these are some of the things that people need to know. Okay, now let me go to something that is also very passionate about for people to also learn. Now let me talk about one guy I help, and then we will go to the school application. Today I told you that I will apply to school here. I have a guy that I okay. Let me use this code email as a standard email for you to look at it. Now I am coming to read it. Okay, he said, dear professor, my name, blah, 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 blah. I don't want people to see the name. Okay. Ohio PhD. As I explore potential faculty members who align with my research interests and career aspiration, your profile has caught my attention. Now, if you are watching me, look at how the email is. Is it not nice? This is a student. Some people don't know how to send emails. They want scholarship. Oh, boy. So your profound work on remote sensing what methods and application, particularly as they relate to land use and land cover change, greatly resonate with my experience and academic pursuit. The core of my undergrad research involved geospatial analysis and land use and land cover in Ejiso, Ghana. The methodology in the application of remote sensing have always been a focal point in my studies. Furthermore, I have delved into geographical information. So this guy is talking about the things he have done, which is in line with the professor, what he have done. Okay, you say here, I am interested about the opportunity to delve deeper into research area that involve application of remote sensing, spatial statistics, and GIS to address environmental challenges, particularly in the context of land use and land cover. Will you be open on? So this is the point. Will you be open to discussing the possibility of serving as a mentor and collaborating on a research project during my PA journey? I would be honored to learn from your expertise. I have attached my CV and transcript for your reference, providing a comprehensive overview of my academic and professional background. Thank you, and I look forward contributing to the academic community at the Ohio State University under your guidance. This is how the research should, the email should look like. I hope you guys are learning. Now, let's go into the school application. So I will use Rice University. I wanted to delve into SOP. Now let me delve into SOP and then we go to the application. I have an SOP here. I want to, I want to, I want to use to share. Did I use? Oh, I wanted to have one SOP, and then, but I don't know. I didn't bring it here. Okay. So you will talk about the SOP. So the school search, Peter. I don't know how to apply for school. I don't know how to apply for school. How can I apply for school? How can I apply for school? Now, you come to Google like this. If you don't know anything about school application, this is how we do school application. Let TikTok people also view my screen. No, you TikTok people, please go to Facebook and then check that one. Okay, this is how we do school application. Peter, I don't know anything. Google. I just came to Google. You type the name of the school. So Rice University. Today I'm doing Canada and US. So you type the name here, Rice University, like this. You click enter. Now, the most important thing is that Rice University, Rice University is something that you need to check. So when you come to the Rice University, you can see that the acceptance rate here is 9%. That means that when you apply to this school, it is only 9 people or 9% or 9 people that are going to get admission and scholarship. Use wisdom when you're applying to school. So I've seen that people are saying Rice University free waiver, free waiver. Please don't follow free waiver. I've been telling people that if you like free waiver, it will be very, very difficult for you to win scholarship. You can use only free waiver when you know that you have talked to a department head or a researcher and they have agreed to supervise your work. Be very careful with people giving you free waiver. You might not get admission or scholarship because everyone is applying to the school because of free waiver. So 1,000 people will apply. They are looking for only 15 students and 10 students. PAD, they are looking for 5 or 6 students. And you are sitting there looking for fee waiver. So apply to school that you cannot pay the application fee. Be very wise. Be very wise. Be avoid fee waiver. I'm not saying don't use fee waiver. You can use, but make sure that it is the graduate coordinator who has given to you. The one that is outside, it is very hard for you to get. You might get admission, but scholarship, you will suffer. I'm telling you the truth. People don't know. Pay your application fee, because if you pay, some people cannot pay to the school, so the competition will come less. I don't know if people understand what I'm saying. Do you understand? Please, if you are watching me, share this live video. Share it. Over 400 people are watching me right now. Share it. If you are watching me, TikTok is also watching me. Share it. So before you apply to any school, one thing that you need to look at is what? The acceptance rate. So where can I see the acceptance rate? It will be on the right corner of it. So this school, Rice University, they have what? 9%. Now, let's go to something. Let's go to something else. one university I want to also check. Let's check Ellen. Let's check Harvard University. I'm teaching this for people to know. So Harvard University, let's see something. Harvard University also have acceptance rate of 3%. That means if 100 people apply, only 3 people will get admission and scholarship. I don't know if what I'm teaching, people understand what I'm teaching. I am opening your mind for you to understand the school application. So most times, some schools, I'm not saying you cannot apply for Harvard. Some people have good GRE, they have done quality papers. If you come to this school, very good, you can get it. But check the acceptance rate. Now let me go to this school. Let's go to um, Alabama University. The Alabama University. The acceptance rate is 80%. So 80% simply means that if 100 people apply, 80% can probability get admission and scholarship. That is the acceptance rate. Because most of this school, they give scholarship. So you need to understand the acceptance rate of the school before you apply. Apply wisdom. And yes, sir, your money will go waste. Okay. So now, for example, we want to apply for Alabama. You click on this. Now, let me give you some of the official websites. If you come here, you can see that the website is here. Some people say, Peter, I can't see the website. This is the website. So you can click on this one. Or better still, when you come here, because some pages, it is not official. So you need to click on this one, the Edu or the first one, University of. So you can see that this is official website. Because if you don't see it, well, you. Some people have created their own website. When you go there and you pay, they will chop your money, but it's not going to the school. So how can I identify the official website of the school? By looking at the country. So in US, their the official website end with Edu. In Canada, it end with CA. So I'm giving you this knowledge so that you know that the exact website you are going to apply the school. So, or if you don't understand it, when you come here, you can come to the right hand side and click on this one. This is the official website. So when I click on this website, it has come to Alabama. This is University of Alabama. So University of Alabama, Peter, I have come here. What should I do? I told you that people will be learn a whole lot of. So when you come here, you just scroll through the process, and then you check 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then when you come here, what are you coming to do here? There's a 3 dot here. You can check this one. You click on this one, you also have Alabama admissions and a whole lot of things. So what you need to do is that you need to click on admission. When you click on admission, we have two things. We have things that we call what the graduate, the undergrad. So if you're coming for graduate, if you're in school right now, you can come abroad and continue your school. But the process is quite long, but you can still try, which is very key. So, graduate admission. When you come to graduate admission, what are you coming to do here? You need to find the application process and everything. So, each school has its own way of doing the application. So, one thing that you need to do is that you need to come to what? The applicant, and maybe you can read about the courses, academics. Let's see the academics and see the program. So when you come to academics, you can see the program portal. You want to know the program that the school offers. So you can see that Alabama University, I am in Alabama University. This school, they give full scholarship. So what you need to do is that they do what? Accounting, anthropology, PhD. They do statistics here. They do history. They do biological science. They do business administration. They do chemical engineering. They do civil engineering. They do communication studies, computer science. They do counseling. They do rehabilitation. They do criminology. They do digital communication. They do economics. They do educational leadership. They do research, they do elementary studies, they do environmental science, they do finances, they do geography, they do geology, they do health, they do history, PhD, hospitality management, they do nutrition, they do journalism, they do management, they do marketing, they do material science, mathematics, they do music, they do um uh nursing, They do political science, PAD. They do public administration. They do religion. Those people who study religion, you can also come here. They do rural community health. So if you're a health student, you can apply to this program, which is very key. They do social work. They do social work, PhD, special education. You're a teacher. You focus on special education. You can do this. You have PhD here. They have masters here. They do teaching English. They do women studies. So maybe we want to apply for a course called, maybe let me take one program. So maybe you want to do something we call the criminology. Let's say criminology. We want to do criminology. So criminology field, I have clicked on criminology. Now, how will I know the scholarship deadline of the school? If you want to win scholarship, we call something what? The priority deadline. So now, let's check this school. Look here. Now, this is the requirement of the school. They said you will need application fee, English proficiency test, and you will need letter of recommendation, resume or CV. I told you what you should do. Statement of purpose. Okay. And now, you see, the statement of purpose, this school is telling you how to write the statement of purpose. Say, tell us about your interest and exciting career plan. No more than a single page, please. Some people do it one page, not more than a single page, not more than one single space page. So they need only one page. Some people will go and write 2 pages. They will not get scholarship. Pay attention to details. What the school tell you to do, follow it. Now, you said resume is required. Letter of recommendation letter. They said they want what 3 recommenders. Do they have test score? They say English proficiency exams. If you are from any English country, you don't need it. So, admission. This is the graduate coordinator that you need to send the email. Asking some questions on the department website. So basically, that is it. So this is how you might also look at it. Let me go to forward everything. So after you are done everything, or you are done everything, 4 semester campus, priority deadline, criminology, whatever it is, then you can check how you should go about it. Let's take another school. I want to use more schools so that people will know how to go about it. Let me check University of University of University of Nebraska. Let me check University of Nebraska. University of Nebraska. This is the school. When you come to the school, how will I search? You can see that there's a top here. Admission is here. So the moment I put my cursor on admission, you can see. So you said graduate or undergrad. So we are looking for graduates. So when you're looking for graduate or PhD, when you come here, you can see the program that they are going to do in the school. So when you come here, what you need to do is that you can click on what programs. When you click on programs, now all the programs in the school will come. They have agriculture or the agriculture economics, they have agronomy, they have animal science, anthropology, they have applied science, they have architecture, they have art, they have history, they have biochemistry, they have biological science, business analytics, chemistry, they have child youth, they have civil engineer, communication skills, they have community leadership, PhD, computer science, construction, they have early childhood education, family, economics, PhD, education administration. If you're a teacher, you can apply to this education. So you said you have education. All these are your field. Education administration, you can apply as a teacher. If you are in a teaching field, these are some of the programs that you are going to apply, because some schools you will not get masters of education. You will get education in a specific specialization. So they have educational administration, which you are part of it. They have education administration. They have educational psychology. They have educational psychology. They have educational studies. All these are some of the education field that you need to know. They also have electrical engineering, They have English. If you have specialization in English, you have etymology, environmental engineering, family science. They have all programs here. So, for example, they have geography, they have history, they have mathematics. All these are fully funded scholarships. Okay, so maybe they have natural resources, nutrition, ornamental plant. They have philosophy, political science. So, for example, we want to apply for political science. So when you want to apply for political science, I will click on political science. I want to go to the department to know what is the department. So when I check the right hand side here, you can see political science here. You go to the department. So Department of Political Science. You're going to read about the funding and everything in the paper. So you can see that they have all these stuffs here, which you need to delve into it. The graduate chair is here. The email is here. He said contact the graduate secretary, contact the graduate program chair, which is very key. Now, when you come here, you have admission requirement. Admission requirement, before you apply to the school, you need to know the requirement of the school. Okay. So, degree requirement or admission requirement, which is very key, you need to come here and see how they look for what the requirement within the school. So now they say 2025, they have opened the application. Now he said 2025 priority deadline is December 15th. If you want to win scholarship in US and Canada, you need to check this one, the priority deadline. Screenshot this one. This is the scholarship. The moment you see priority deadline, that means there's a scholarship over there for masters, and the priority deadline is 15 December 2024. So it simply means that if you want to get scholarship, you need to apply the school before 15 December 2024. So for me, Peter, I will not wait for December to come. I will not even wait for November to come. I will not wait for December to come. Next month, I am putting in the application. So do it fast so that you meet the priority deadline. I told you that in US and Canada, we don't necessarily apply for scholarship. Yeah, apply scholarship in US and Canada. We don't necessarily apply. 99% of the school give automatic scholarship based on the priority deadline. So if you're able to apply it after 15 December, that means your application is in the scholarship pool. If you get admission, it is highly that they are going to give you the scholarship. Peter, when I was coming here, I didn't apply for scholarship. When I was coming to Canada, I didn't apply for scholarship. I just put in the application and they gave me automatic based on what my credit hours, my recommendation letter, my SOP, everything that I didn't apply for scholarship. I'm telling you that you should not worry about scholarship. You should worry about the priority deadline, which is very key. If you want scholarship in US and Canada, don't apply for scholarship. It is automatic scholarship. Basically, some schools, when you get admission, they will tell you to apply for scholarship. Write one page is the reason why we should give you scholarship. Why are you exceptional student? What community project have you done? Which is very different from what I'm saying. Some schools, when you get admission, they will tell you to apply for the scholarship. Write just one paper. Okay. Some too, the scholarship is within the school or within the application. The application, when you are filling the application, they'll ask you, do you want to consider for scholarship? You said yes. That means you, because they know that people don't read, people will not apply the school. So they have put the scholarship inside the application. You just take it. Do you want to consider for teaching assistant? You just take it. Correct. That is the scholarship. Because people don't read. We don't research. People don't understand it. So scholarship are given inside the application. Are you learning? So now they said you want to complete payment of the graduate fees is what, $50. Official grade transcripts, they will need it. 3 recommendation letter preferable from faculty members. GRA test score is optional, so they don't need GRA. Writing sample, they want to see a Cali 10 paper, research report, essay. What essay have you written? You can bring it. Statement of purpose. This one, they are calling it what? Personal statement. But Alabama, when we went for Alabama, they call it what? I'm hoping people mind, but some people are just, so you see that they are calling it statement of purpose in Alabama, but in Nebraska they are calling it what? Personal statement. So the name of the document is very key, and you also need what? Resume. They said only 1 or 2 pages. They don't need more than 2 pages. Don't go and bring 3 pages. So this is basically the thing that you will need. Now, how can I apply for this school? Okay, you will come here. They said the application form. Let me see the application form. I've not been here before. So we are coming to apply for the school. When you come here, you will see apply here. After you are done with your document and everything, you apply it here. So I'm going to apply. if you can create Facebook page or a Twitter page, that means you can apply to any school. If you know how to create Facebook, this one I'm doing, is it difficult? You shouldn't pay somebody to do application for you. You a lazy student. Utrimu ya wada. I don't know how passionate I want to help people, but if you're a lazy student, eh, and I don't really understand why, as a graduate student, university student, you want to for somebody to do certain things for you. Why you can sit down and do it? This one I'm doing, is it difficult? Because you don't read, you don't want to research. That is why I'm empowering the African student. If you're watching me, over 400 people are watching me right now. You need certain development of your mind. Build yourself, improve your career, improve yourself, build yourself. You're a lazy person. Learn certain things for yourself. It will help you. All this knowledge is in my head. Visa application, I can apply to US, Canada. I learn it. It is not ordained from God. Nobody was born with visa application. You need to learn it. It is not difficult. Don't allow people to put you in cage. Now we are going to do it. He said, create an account. When I came here, what do you see? When you go to Facebook, they will say create an account. You just create an account. When I create it, we are applying the school, listening to, look at it, share this live video. What is it here? They said bring your email. If you're watching me and you can't type your email here, that means there's a problem. Type your email. You are telling me that Peter, I can't type your email. There's a problem. So what email are we going to use? So maybe we want to use let's say, let me use my email, peter19@gmail.com. What is the password? The password, you need to make it strong. Okay. So what you need to do is that, let me see if I have a Word document here so that I can type. I can show people how to, even some people don't know how to even do password, how to get password. Let me see if I can use a password for people to know. So if you want password to, let me write this one big so that people will see the screen. So if you want to get a good password, you can see Peter. This is, you can bring capital P. So your name, capital P, small b, so Peter Bewa, like this. And then you can bring a number, 19. Then you can bring comma or star. Make your password very strong like this. Okay? So you copy it like this, copy and paste. Then you come here. You come here, and then you paste it. And then you come here, you said what? You paste it again. You can see that it has highlighted what, green. So it is green. That means the password is correct. Are you learning? Are you guys learning? After this live session, I will let people come here and ask me. I want to know why you say you cannot apply this. This is your first name, personal information. You are watching me as a graduate student. You can't type your name. That means that there's a problem. What is your first name? My first name is Peter. What is your last name? My name is Bewa. So what is your date of birth? My date of birth, you can choose maybe 19. Let me choose the one I can remember. 01. So 1st January 2000. So let's say this is my date of birth. It is not my date of birth, but so let's say my date of birth is 1999, January 1st. So January 1st, 1999 is my date of birth. Are you guys learning? So this is how we do the school application. So when you come here, you said agree and connect. So when you read about it, you agree. And this one, you need to click. You are not a robot. You're a human being. You are not a robot. So you need to click that one. Then you say create an account. We are creating the account. Now, he said what? Official email has sent to, okay. So the official email, I need to go to my email. Please hold on. I need to go to my email to see the official email they have sent it to me. And then I'll put it there. So the official email, please, if you're watching me in this live video, please share it. So you can see that Please use the link to verify. After verify, login. So let me forward this email to my official email. Okay, so I've sent it to my official my normal email. This one I'm not using the Peter Bewa this thing. So oh so they said we should verify. So the school will send you like this. Then you click on this one. So we are clicking on it. He said your account has been created. Right? I just it's not difficult. But that you created account. We just created it. Have you seen it has come? Just your name, date of birth. This one is not something difficult. Don't allow anybody to put you in cage. It's just simple. Any US schools, you follow the same thing to do it. You just say, go to login. We are going to login. Don't forget our. So, I don't know. This one I have this one here. So, Bewa Peter 19 at gmail.com. What is the password? The password is there. Login. See, see, we are you see the application has opened now. University of Nebraska Lincoln graduate school application. It has opened. I've opened it. Now let's do the application. This is the school application. I'm here. I'm doing the school application. He said my name is here. I don't have any middle name. What is your legal name? If you don't have any legal name, don't worry. Leave it. Okay. He said preferable if you go or see if you prefer any name. I don't prefer any name. There's no name. He said formal name, given name. If the name provided above is different from the name on your transcript or test score, indicate it. So this school is also giving you opportunity that if your name is different, you can bring it. Now he is asking you the following are your activities, blah blah blah. Have you ever applied or enrolled in Nebraska? No. You select no. This is not difficult. Are you currently a faculty member of this? No. Let's go. Citizen. Or say, are you a resident of Nebraska? No. Citizen. Are you a US citizen? No. You are not a US citizen. Or you're a US citizen. So non-US. If you are non-US, what document do you need? Do you currently hold a US visa? No, you don't have US visa. What again do you need? Expected visa. So you're coming to a US. So what document do you need? You need F1 visa. Place birth. Which country did they give birth to you? You so this one you can't type Ghana. Place of birth. Where were you born? If it is Kumasi, you fill Kumasi. Like this. It's not something difficult. He said what? Now I told you that some schools will ask you to upload your passport. Have you seen this school, Nebraska? Was it upload the copy of your passport if available? So it is good that you have a passport. Some schools will ask you a passport. I don't know if people. I don't know. I don't know if people understand what I'm doing. I hope you get it. So what you need to do is that he said choose your passport. So if you have a passport, you upload it here. So country of a citizen. Which country are you? Ghana. Okay, so we are going. He said what? Save. So sometimes when you are doing the application, you can save it. So you save it so that when anything corrupts, you can come back and then you do it. So we have done this one. We go next page. So next page, contact. Now, do you have US visa? You don't have any US visa. Phone type. What phone type do you use? Maybe let's say maybe cell phone. Let me see if so applicant phone number, US phone number. So we don't have. So I think there's no need for we to even select that one. So he said what? Email address of. enter the address to which admission corresponds to send. So country, so Ghana, you focus Ghana. What is your address? You are watching me, you're a graduate student, you don't know the address that you are staying, then there's a problem. So I can say that I'm staying at what? Sepe Junction. So Sepe Junction. Sepe Junction. Maybe you bring the address. Maybe, and I can say, let me use my old way. 190 or 10 Sewa Bewa Street. Sewa Bewa Street. Sewa Bewa Street. So this is my address. City. It is where? Ayeduase. So Ayeduase, Kumasi. He says state. Ghana, we don't have a state. So there's no need for you to provide state. If you have a postal code, fine. Most times the postal code, some use, some it is not necessary. If you have it's like emergency contact. If you have any person emergency contact, you can provide a person. So when you are doing the application abroad, you need to bring plus 233. Then you 02, so 0240505555. So this is my number. Relationship to the person. The person is your parent. If the person is your boyfriend or your girlfriend, if the person is your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you show it. Okay. So contact name, sorry. So cat. Contact name will be, maybe if the person is my girlfriend, I can put my girlfriend name. So maybe the person is my brother. So maybe Samuel. Samuel, maybe Owusu. So uh, others. So others will come. So the contact will be here. So we are done. So done. You save. When you save, then you come here and then you click what? Next page. Next page is date of birth. We have already provided it. It says sex, legal sex. So are you a male or a lesbian or blah blah blah? I don't know how you want to. So maybe you are a male. Okay. So the pronoun. What pronoun do you want them to give? So maybe him or her, which is very key. So he said what? Federal reporting guidelines of two questions of ethical blah blah blah, ethical blah blah, ethnic background. Is it what is this? So how do you position yourself as a black person? So you can say that okay, you are black or African American. Okay, you are black or African American. Or say as a first generation, blah 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 blah, you completed. Doesn't mean you are the first in your family to attend. So they want to know that. So if you see first generation, simply means that you are the first person to go to university. So if in your family you are the first person to go to university, you click yes. US sign this one. US social this one. You are not. You don't have any US something. So you need to click if you're a dependent or something like that. So no US military service. Or let me see something. Yeah, no US military service. So you save this page. Every time you are done, you save it and then you click the next. So now is a program of selection. We are going to select the program that we want to apply to come to the school. So what program are we applying? So maybe political science. So obviously now the political science has come. So which one? Is it masters? Is it environmental science, political science? Is it ethical studies? Which one are you applying to? So we can come here and say, okay, political science, we are applying for masters. So masters. So maybe so the masters is divided into groups. So which one do you want? So I'm applying for masters. So you select one. Which term are you applying for? Spring 2025. Let's say so you need to apply to for 2025 for the school application. That's why I'm using this one. Okay. If you want scholarship, that is what you need to do. He said, okay. He said about your selection program concurrent. So I don't have anything that with law. So I save. Okay. So After that, then you click what? Next. Please share this live video. Um, if you are watching me. So the general test score, are you submitting GRE? Are you submitting GRE? You are from Ghana, so you don't need it. So no, then you save. So is this one very difficult? Like, is it difficult? If you're watching me, is it difficult? So now CV. So this is the place that you upload the CV. The first one they are asking is your CV. You upload it here. You click this one. It will send you to the. So let's say this is my CV. I click on this. Now the CV is how you need to know it. Look at this. Peter Bewa. Peter Bewa. You can see that Peter Bewa. So you can see Peter Bewa. So the name should be Peter Bewa Academic CV. So save it like this. So let me see if I can see my academic CV. So maybe Peter Bewa academic transcripts. So you select this one. You can see that the name has come here. So see, Peter Bewa academic transcripts. I'm just using it as an example. See how, oh, he said we are unable to put, okay, wait. We are unable to, please remove the, and another, master. Let me remove. So you just select your CV here. Just put it the cursor here. You select it. You say upload your personal statement. You upload it here. Please upload your writing sample. You upload it here. Is it difficult? Next. So work. What is work? Work form. So work on form. Oh, sorry. Let me see what work on form are they talking about. Oh, I need to upload it. The data contain omission of. Oh, okay. So these people want me to upload my CV before I will go forward. So maybe let me select anything. I don't know why they. So Peter resume. So let's say Peter Bewa. I want to do the school application so that people will know how to go about it. Let me see if I have resume. So let's say Peter Bewa resume. Okay, it has uploaded. So Peter Bewa statement of purpose. So maybe this is my statement of purpose. I don't know if I should use this one. So open. You see how the thing is. Then writing sample. Writing sample is when you are going to upload. You are going to upload any academic work. If you have a this one. If you have something we call, let me say, if you have a project work or a research then or article, you can upload it here. So let's say writing sample. So maybe writing sample, let me find some document. And when you're naming it, you need to show Peter Bewa research proposal. So you upload it here. So you can see that the system is giving us file uploaded successful. It is highlighting green. That means what I'm doing is correct. So you just click next page, or you click save and then next page. Supplementary information. Now, this is where you need to have. So identify one professor. They want you to identify one professor in the school that the research is in line with you. Okay. So you need to, so maybe your research, academic research interest is maybe development and gender. So what is your research interest? The system, the school is telling you to bring it. Okay. The next. I want to do it. So you type the name of the professor here. He said education. Which school did you attend? Agree. So you fill in the school name. You went to UCC. Search. We are searching the school. So which school? Which school did you? um the country. So the country will go Ghana. Uh, at least one below. Let me see what. Enter at least one of the item below to find the school. Uh, Start with the school we will receive the degree from. Okay. So what you need to do is that I think you need to search. I don't know why. Okay. So let's see something here. Let me try and see if I can. If you cannot find the school, attempt different search. Take into consideration, search the city, the so when you come to the search like this in Kumasi, you can see that. Can you hear me? Please, can you hear me? So this is Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. If your school is in Accra, you just select Accra. So I'm selecting Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. So oh, Science and Technology. So that is it. Attendance date. When did you attend KNUST? So maybe September. So 09, maybe 2017. 2017. So what did you finish the school? So maybe you finish in what? June. So maybe 06 2021. What degree did you earn? Was it master's or bachelor's? So if it is bachelor's, then you select bachelor's. Then what major? What major did you study? What is the program that you study? So maybe I studied political science. Date conferred. So what date were they gave you the paper that you have already done? You are done with school, so your graduation. So maybe in November 20, 2021. What is your GPA? So the GPA here, they will ask you in the school. So you need to tap the school. What is your GPA? So my GPA is maybe 3.71. Then this is the place that they want you to choose your unofficial transcript. So the unofficial transcript, let's say, let me see if I can see transcript. So maybe transcript. Then I'll open it here. Please name it. Oh, name it Peter Bawa transcript. Don't name it transcript. Some people are lazy. Don't this one, it is just me, I'm using it as an example. Please make sure you name the document. So if you have a transcript, name it your name and then you add it. So if your name is um Akade Emmanuel, so Akade Emmanuel or Emmanuel Akade slash academic transcript, Akade Emmanuel slash statement of purpose, Akade Emmanuel slash, I don't know if what I'm saying people are learning. Okay, you there go and do it. Or say the applicant have a commanded aura and everything. They want to know. So your senior high school, maybe international senior high school. What is the date that you finish senior high school? So I finished in maybe 0 July 2021. 2016. So English proficiency, they want to know that if English is your, because they will ask you for the they will ask you that if your English were taught, your paper is taught in English, you select yes, you are from English language country. So next, we are done with the school. This is the school application, when I don't understand why you tell me that this is difficult. Most recent employment. Do you have employment? Maybe you did national service. So maybe I did Peter Hill's Foundation. What is the employer? Let me see the employer. So okay, so there's no need. I think the employer states. Why are they bringing this one here? So maybe what should I upload? Okay, I've uploaded this one. So far, let me see what they are asking here. Some program listers specific instruction of the program, curriculum, blah 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 blah. Okay, I think this one is additional information which they want. If you have won any award, they want to know. If you have, that is why they are saying publication. If you have any publication or award or something like that experience, you can bring it here. Or if you have a file, you upload it here. Maybe your research that you have done, or the paper that you have written. If you have it, then that's okay. You can bring it. Most recent one. So date. What is your work that you have done? Your most recent one that you have done, you can bring it. So planning. Do you intend to enroll in graduate studies? Yes. How will you intend to fund your education? This is very important question when people, so I want to be considered. Now, have you seen the scholarship? Have you guys seen the scholarship? Have you seen the scholarship? I told you that this is how we get a scholarship. Have you seen it? Let me see the comment section if you have seen the scholarship application. Now they are asking you, do you want to consider this? This is the scholarship. I'm saying, Ebede, how can you pay your school fees? So I want teaching assistant. You click. This is the scholarship. Have you seen the scholarship? So sometimes the scholarship is in the application. Have you seen it? He said, teaching assistant, I want to be considered. So they want to know that, okay, you want to be considered, because some people they don't want to become teaching assistant. Some people, their father have money, so they don't need a teaching assistant. You are from Ghana, you can pay $50,000. Unica pre, you don't have money. So you need to take it in them for them to know that, okay, I want teaching assistant. So this is a scholarship. I told you that we don't necessarily apply for scholarship. So the scholarship is embedded in the application. So if you don't come here and apply, how will they know that you want to apply the scholarship? So you need to click it. So I'm telling you that some scholarship is inside the application. You need to take it inside the application. So without them, so how will you intend to fund the application? They are asking you. So you say you want teaching assistant, and this is the scholarship they are talking about. Next. Are people learning? Are you guys learning? Are you guys learning? Are you guys learning? Now, I told you that don't bring your recommendation letters. This is the recommendation. So the recommendation is inside the application. You don't need to put the application, the recommendation letter on your CV. I told you this. So recommender one. They say they need three. So one, what is your lecturer name? You bring the lecturer name. What is the first name of your lecturer? Samuel. So my first lecturer name is Joseph. So Joseph. What is the title of your lecturer? Is it a professor? Is your lecturer a professor or a doctor? So if it's a doctor, you click Dr. Joseph Amwa. Amwa is the same name. Are you guys learning? So I've told you that the recommendation letter is inside the application. You see, I am filling the application. Now I've reached the recommendation letter. So this is how you do the recommendation letter. What is the name of the institution, the university that you graduated? Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. What is the position of the lecturer? He's a senior lecturer. Then you bring the senior lecturer. If the lecturer is a senior lecturer, you bring a senior lecturer here. Have you seen? Then what is the email? Now he said they want what? Work address email preferred. That means they don't need the Gmail of the professor, they need the institutional email. So each and a professor in Ghana, they have institutional email, or Nigeria. Ask your lecturer the institutional email, not the Gmail. So they said they want the preferred what, not the Gmail. So in KNUST, if the lecturer is there, so the lecturer name, it can be like J Amwa at KNUST, KNUST dot edu dot gh. So this is the institutional email of the professor. Are you guys learning? So this is, so the recommendation letter is inside the application. Now, when you reach here, he said, do you waive the right to view the recommendation letter? So you need to waive the right, or you need not to waive. You need not to waive it. So say no, you don't want to see the recommendation letter. This one, it is a trick question. Tell them that you don't want to see the recommendation letter that the professor is giving to you. Okay, then you come to the second one. What is the title? So you are putting all the recommendation letters here. So the second one is Peter, doctor. He's also a doctor. Then you put in the application, Spencer. So Spencer, and the last name is Spencer Ban. What is the institution, KNUST? What is the position? He's just a lecturer. You just bring a lecturer like this. And then what is the email of the Spencer? So S Bam at KNUST. They want the in university email, not the Gmail. Make sure you ask your professor edu dot gh. I hope you get it. So now he said, do you have the right to view the application? Do you waive the right to view the recommendation? I will select no, because I don't want to see it basically. He said, Peter, why is it that you take no? Oh, why? I didn't understand the question well, or was it feel once you didn't see it like that? I don't know. Why some people are asking that? Before I go on, why? Do you want me to view the recommendation, waive the right? Or the question I don't understand. Do you waive the right to view the recommendation? No. So you need to select no. You don't want to see the recommendation letter. You should have taken yes. Why? Or am I not getting the question wrong? Do you waive the right to view the recommendation? No. Why should I select yes? John, you said I should select yes. Why are you asking that? Why are you saying that? Why should I say that? Can somebody give me that? It is supposed to be yes, because you you are waiving it. Oh, okay. I'm waiving it. Hey, some people are confusing me. Yes, I want to waive my right. Oh, okay. Okay. Also, once you choose yes, it means you want to compromise the. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. I think I didn't understand the question well. Thank you. So you select yes. Thank you guys for also. So it is also learning process. That means you guys are following. They need 3 recommendation letters. So the last one, Peter, I will tell you that use a community impact, an NGO to do it, or your professor, or maybe the work that you have been doing, your profession. If you're a teacher, you can use your headmaster. Now, most of the headmaster or some of the people you are working with, they don't have the institutional email. If you are working in the government sector, your supervisor or your manager or your chief director can do the recommendation for you. Don't always bring all lecturers. At least make one give you outside your academic life. Okay, so this is Mr. Watson. So Mr. Kwame, sorry. So maybe Mr. Kwame Yeboah. So Mr. Kwame Yeboah, Peter Hills Needy Foundation. Okay. So who is this person? He is the CEO. So you can write founder. So founder. What is the email of the person? Work preferable. So if the person have it, then you bring it. Bewa P at edu dot gh. Let's say if this is my official email. So P. So let's say I'm using it as an example, okay? So You click yes. The moment you click submit recommendation letter, it is going to the institutional email of the professor. I hope you guys are learning. Now, for the doubt, for the studies of this, let me use my institutional email. Please, no one should use it without my notice. I'm using it for education purpose. I'm using my own institutional email. So pbaua.ca. I want to no. So you just put it over there. Because I don't want people to see my email and yeah. So maybe Peter Hills dot dot gh. So the moment you click submit, the moment you click submit, it means that they are going to send the email automatically to the professor. So I'm clicking it submit. Now see, look at the screen very well. You see, recommendation request has been sent to the recommender. So now, when your lecturer check the email, he will see he or she will see the recommendation in the email. Then he will do the recommendation for you. Do you guys understand this? Please, do you understand it? The recommendation, people asking recommendation. This is how we do the recommendation. Because somebody is watching me, you have not done any school application before. So this is how. So you see that the recommendation request has sent to the recommenders. That means they have sent it to the professor in the school. So they have sent it. So tell the moment you click this one, then you tell your professor, I have sent the recommendation letter. So you can check. I hope you guys are learning. So basically, this is how we do it. So the recommendation letter will send to the professor automatically. So you need not to you. When I was doing the recommendation letter, did I upload recommendation letter? Because you can't recommend yourself. And don't go to your professor to get the hard copy of the recommendation letter. In US and Canada, it is the professor who's supposed to do it. You don't need to get the transcript and upload it to them or send it to them. It is the professor who need to do the recommendation for you. So you put the your professor detail in the application, and they will send it to the professor, and the professor will upload that paper for you, that recommendation for you. I hope you get it. Now, what you need to do is that you can see manage recommendation letter, especially if the professor is not doing the recommendation letter and you want to change the professor, you can manage it on the portal. Have you seen manage? That means there's one professor that you have been telling him, Professor, do it for me. The professor is not doing it for you, and the time is going. Manage it, remove him from the recommendation letter. That's why you click manage. The moment you click manage, they will tell you that delete one from it. So online submission and everything action. So if you want to edit it, then you edit it and you put in new application. You put it because I told you that one recommendation name is Kwame Yabua. You have waived it. So if you edit the changes, that means you're going to eliminate this Kwame Yabua from the application. Some lecturers, you go there for 30 times, they will not do the recommendation letter, and time is going. So the moment you get different lecturer, go and remove him from the recommendation, and then you put in new application to that. I hope people are learning. This is very critical. That is why I'm giving you that knowledge. If the professor is not doing the recommendation letter for you, go and take him out from the recommendation letter and put different person inside. If the person agreed, yes, you're a teacher, you can ask your supervisor or to recommend it. Yeah, that is very key. Now, those of you, you are a teacher, your headmaster doesn't have Gmail. Some schools, you're a teacher, you're teaching senior high school, or you are working. The company doesn't have institutional email. You guys use Gmail. If you use Gmail, send the code email to the professor in the school and tell them that your professor or the man teaching you or your supervisor doesn't have institutional email. Can you use Gmail? The school will tell you. So you copy the department head and you copy the graduate school. Then they will put it in the system for you that only you there, because your professor or the school doesn't give you having the institutional email, they are going to give you the right to use the Gmail to do it, especially if your people that are going to do the recommendation letter doesn't have the institutional email. Have I answered this question? Ask them first before you put the Gmail inside. Okay, thank you. So you edit it and then you put in the application, the one that you want to, you whatever you want to do with. Hey, I have an number. Okay. So save and continue. Oh, save and exist. Oh, short. Shit. Why did I come here? I'm coming because I wrote and submit. So basically, this is it. We are done with it. Then we go to what next page. So submit one more has been submit. Understand? Okay, submit. They want me to submit it. So you need to submit all the recommendations. So the recommendation I have submitted all. Have you seen? Recommendation have been sent to the recommender. It will send it to your lecturer. So after you are done, then you click next. When you click next, now this is where you are going to pay the application fee. So you need to agree. We are done the school application. Oh. Yeah, we are done. This is why people are paying people $1,000, $2,000 to do this thing for you. You just click. I will answer some of your questions. Okay. The transcript is authorized for me. You just click. I certify that the right everything I've provided is great. Whatever it is, signature. They want a signature date. So the date here will be maybe what is today's date? So maybe 24th 03. Today's date is what? I don't know. Today we are in August. So August is 09, right? So okay, let me choose it from here. So 28, 2024. So this is what. So he said, how did you find out the School of Lincoln? So I would say social media. Okay. So now this is where enter a UN application fee waiver code. So if the professor, somebody have given you a code, this is where you use the code. You click on it and you enter the code. But if you are not giving a code, then so I don't know if people understand it here. I'm saying that if they have given you free waiver, they say click on the fee waiver and go it. If you don't have fee waiver and you're going to apply, then you click on this one. Let me see something. So we are submitting the application basically. So we are going to pay. Now he said Peter Boy is going to pay the application fee of $50. My name is here. The card and everything is here. Billing. Which country are you billing from? So Ghana. You need to get a credit card or a Visa card or MasterCard in your bank. Now enter the name of the account, your card, your name, you enter the card number 7777777777. So like this is the card number. Then the date will be at the back of this. So it is only four numbers. So 06 or maybe 2027, 27. And then the CVV number. It is only three numbers, 133. So then you pay. Then you are already submitted the application. Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? Also, what is writing skills when you uploaded transcript? The option was there. Yes, please. I said, in Wonzu. I'm saying that I'm using it as an example. I'm not saying the things I uploaded is correct. Please don't go and upload. If they are telling you transcript, upload your transcript. Please. I'm using it as an example. I don't know why you are saying that. I told you that every document I uploaded is an example. It is my own document. I'm not saying go and upload. If they are telling you transcript, bring your transcript. If they are telling you bring your school, you need to upload it. This one it is not from me, please. So I'm not submitting it. I'm not paying it. This is an example thing. I'm using it to educate the whole Africa people who watch this video. So I'm not submitting it. I have one undergrad school that I want people to apply, but it seems I'm not. I'm not able to get it here. It seems I'm not able to get it here. Is it? I'm coming. Is it? Let me see if I can see it here. There's one. There's one school I used to apply for people. I want to see if I can see that school and then help people to apply to that school for undergrad. I forgot the name of. I forgot the name. I want people to apply for that paper, that school. I can't see it here. I wanted people to apply. Oh, for undergrad students, those people with undergrad, but is it something? They are giving funding to people. I will see what I can do. Let me answer some of the questions. I say, can I start applying school for 2026? I'm going level 300. Yeah, no, don't start right now. 2026, it is quite far. Please, can I use my MBA transcript? Can I use my MBA transcript to apply for master's program, or I should use the degree transcript? Now, Kante, you can use both of it. If you have a master's degree and you have undergrad degree, combine the transcript together. If you have a diploma and you have a top-up degree of 2 years, do the worst evaluation. I'm telling you that next week I'll do the worst evaluation. They say they have a simple way to do the worst evaluation. I'll come and teach people. I say, Peter, I'm from Nigeria. For your sake, I have developed love for Ghana. Peter, may God bless you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so I wanted to get this undergrad school and help people to apply. Is it something Lutina? Is it Texas? Aha, yes. This is the school. So those undergrad students, the acceptance rate is 92%, and they have scholarship. This is the school. You can use your diploma or senior high school to apply to this school. This is my free gift to people. Go to the website like this. When you go to the website, this is international school. I know most people are going to apply, and some people are going to use it to take people money. Ebi ko GB, ebi ko bubi. It is free. How can you apply? So now this is how the scholarship is here. So you can use your diploma or senior high school results to apply to this school, and they give scholarship. They have scholarship. I'm going to teach you how you can get it. So now when you come here, you come like this, how to apply scholarship degree program. So some of the undergrad program they do in the school is one, they have accounting, African American studies. They have, please share this live video. If you're watching me, just share it. Just share it. Can I use 3 years diploma in education, one top up year to apply for masters without waste? It will be you. I will, yeah. It will be better for you to send to the graduate coordinator. So before you apply to school, if you have a diploma or top up, send the two transcript to the graduate coordinator and ask him if you meet the requirement, and send it to the international student of the school. I hope you get it. Send it to the email. Ask the graduate coordinator and to check your transcript before you apply. If not, they will chop your money. So they have business administration. These are some of the programs you can use your senior high school or your diploma program to apply. They have computer science, criminology. This school, they have scholarship, but it is partial. Some people want to get, so the partial, if you get it and you get a bank statement, you can go for your interview. If you get it, that one, this school, they give scholarship, education, masters, environmental science, French, geography. You can use your diploma or senior high school to apply. Those people undergrad, you are watching me. So they have masters also in this school as well: mathematics, music, nursing, philosophy, physics, political science, so psychology. These are some of the programs, undergrad programs you can apply. Okay, you can use your senior high school. So, for example, I want to apply for statistics. I want to apply for STEM teacher education program. So now let me click on this one. This one is what? BS, or let's see how the program is. So it is BS. That means bachelor's, right? Or I don't know how you are going to do it. So this is the faculty head. What you need to do is that click on this woman. He is the department chair, okay, of physics. So the contact is here. This is her email. Send your transcript, your senior high school or diploma transcript to this email. Ask her that, please, I want to come to your school to do the program that you say you are going to apply. Is it the English or something? Something? Is it education? So send it to him. Send it to. So they have department chair, department chair. So there are two people. Just send them your transcripts and ask them the email. Peter, how can I send my email? How can I even send email? This is how we draft email. Come to compose. Take your phone, come to compose, open it. Now, when I came here, you can see that the email is here. When I click on the woman email, you can see that the email is here. So when you come here, just click copy the email address, come here, come to your email. Now, copy and paste. You see the email is here. Now, what will you write it here? You can write expression of interest like this. Expression of interest. Of interest. What program are we applying? So let's come here and see the program that we are applying. So the program that we are applying is what? What is the program? I want to know the program. So STEM teacher education program. So you can say STEM teacher. You see, it is a funded program. So what you need to do is that so you can copy this one, STEM program, copy. So what you need to do is that when you come here, then you bring hyphen and you bring copy and paste. Are people learning? Who's here? Like, are these people learning? See how the email is very nice. You see, this place, the subject, don't type the email here. We don't type email here. Please, you need to write the title of the email. And I'm saying that expression of interest, STEM teacher program. So I want to come and do this program in the school. So what you need to do is that, dear, write it like this. Dear, what is the name of the professor? Come here and see the name of the professor. What is the name of the professor? The name of the professor is what? Tony. Is it Sasansi? So when I come here, I will just do it like this. Dear professor. So see how I'm doing the email. People don't know how to. Tony. Soundsy. Is it soundsy like this? Comma. Don't continue to type the email here. Click enter. Come down. Leave a part 2 lines and come down there. So you can write. Please. I hope this find you well. I don't know if people are learning how to send email. Make it professional. Look at how, if you're watching my screen, look at how it is very articulated. This shows that you're a student. This is how we send emails abroad. So you can bring, please, I hope this finds you well. The subject of the email, now, this is the subject of the email, expression of interest. So some people type subject, the email in the subject. If you send it to your professor, you will know that you are not a serious student. Unima there, you are just a weak. You just take your phone and you just send it. They will not even reply. So my name is, so you can introduce your name. My name is Peter Bewa. I don't want to continue. I just want to say it because people will copy it and do the same thing. I'm just teaching you, I'm just giving you the knowledge. Okay, so you type it. My name is Peter Bewa. I will not continue. Sorry. My name is Peter Bewa from, you can say from, sorry, from Ghana. I have diploma, or I've completed my diploma or senior high school. If it is senior high school, you can bring your senior high school, let's say senior high school education with a good academic trajectory and good academic transcripts. Or yeah, you can bring transcripts. I have read on your school, or I've read on your department website, and I'm confident that your content and structure of I don't know. I don't want to continue, but this is how it's supposed to be looked at. So you talk about the content and structure aligns. So confident that aligns align with my academic pursuit, and career goals. Please, I have attached. Please, so you type. So I'm developing the email, but I have not done I've not finished it, but look at how the email is. Is it nice? Look at how neat it is. Very well structured. This shows that this person is a student. I hope you get it. This show see. Every time you leave this thing, then you come next step. I have attached my CV. I've attached my academic transfer and certificate for your reference. Please, can you advise me if I meet the requirement in your school website, or is there any advice you can give it to me? I want to apply for this school. Just you send the email. That is it. Some people don't send it, don't know how to send the email. Now, let me put the link. Let me put the link here so that people can request. You can request and join. Whatever you want to tell me, you can come and tell me. You can request and come. I want to pick like 20 people and then advise them. If you have any question what I've taught you, I know that I have done my best. It's not everyone in Ghana, US, or Canada who will do that, but I've done my best. I hear the people who followed me, you appreciate that the fact that I have done my best. So not everyone in US or Canada will come and show you. Even they will tell you apply, but they will not use this detailed analysis for you because people don't want you to learn. They want to always amass word from you. But I know that we are all here for a purpose. I'm not here for your money. That is why you say you don't have money. Come and learn yourself because nobody will waste his time here to come and teach you this for free. They will take your money. So you need to understand that. I've spent my time over 3 hours here just to teach people for free. So this is what I can do to also help my people back home. I'm not a jealous. I'm not. So please, there's a link on the top of this video. There's a link on the top of this video. So use the link and come in. I want to accept you so that I will answer some of your questions for you. I have shared it on my Facebook page. Request and come. I will accept it here. If you have any question, what I've taught you, if you still have any question, then we will answer it. If you want schools, okay, now I have schools here. Okay, before I'll accept people, I have some schools here. US schools. I have a document that contains all US schools. I know some people don't want to let me see if it is this one. I don't know. I will see if I can get it for you guys. I have a document that contains all US schools in US. If you want it, I can send it to you. So they have scholarship as well. So request and come. Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. So I'll be accepting people. Or did I use my wait? Oh, Please, you can request and come. Hey, some people, hey, what is going on? Okay, so let me accept. Please, when you come, make sure, please make sure I can see you. Please, unmute your mic and talk. Gloria, you are here. Please.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Go on.
So please, I have HND in fashion. So I wanted to know if I can apply for a school there.
Yeah, you can use the HND to apply for school. Okay.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can use your HND to apply for school, but the fact is that HND you might really want to do let me see if I can get you some schools.
Okay.
Um you might need to do the worst evaluation because the
Okay.
HND it doesn't meet the degree requirements. Okay,
Okay.
so when you do the worst evaluation, so let me see if I can use HND universities. I'm coming. Okay, so you can see my screen. So these are some of the schools in US that you can. Let me share my screen here. I'm coming. Oh, am I not sharing my screen? I think it's not coming again. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see it.
wait. Uh-huh. So can you see? Can you see? Okay, wait. So these are the schools. So sister, please, you can screenshot it. Okay, these are some of the
Okay,
schools
sure.
that can you can use your HND to apply, but you need to. That's why they said evaluate your HND results if possible. They have they have scholarship for you. You can use the HND to win the scholarship, but you need to do the worst evaluation as well.
Okay.
I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, please, I do.
Okay, sure. So you can use it to apply HND. You can still use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Please, you can request and come. Why is it that today? Yes, sir. Hello,
Hello.
Fred. Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Yes. Yes. Good evening from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
I am an MPhil economics student, and I'm planning to apply for my PhD, Kenya University.
Okay.
I did my first degree at Winneba Economics,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm on my thesis. So that means practically by November I shall be ending with my thesis.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know if it is possible I can apply for PhD and the cutoff grade point for the PhD. And again, if I can use a lecturer from my first degree for my recommendation.
Yeah, you can use it. Any professor who has taught you, you can use it. But the first
Okay.
thing is that you can still apply for the school. Yes, still your transcript is not out. So what you need to do is that the
Okay.
transcript that you have, the unofficial one that you have in your portal, you can download that one, and you can send it to the graduate coordinator and ask him that okay, you want to apply, but your transcript is not available. So you upload it when there's November because they start the application around December, January. They'll be reviewing the document. So you are good to go because there are certain times they can give you a leverage that okay, use this later on or maybe upload it later on. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the education. I've really enjoyed your session.
Wow.
And
So
I just I found your page on one lady's page, which is
wow.
Gina. I mean, yes.
Oh, Jinami.
From there, I yes. So that is where I followed, and this has really been interesting. I'm
Wow.
not going to miss any of your sessions again. I
Thank
promise
you
you.
very much. I appreciate the fact
Uh,
that you recommend me as well. God bless each and everyone. With the people, um, people who has helped me. Some people come here and then they'll be appreciating the fact that okay, I'll answer some of the questions as well. Yes, sir. Simon Kra, please unmute your mic. You are muted. Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Peter. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you.
That's a very wonderful tutorial. So every now and then, just listening or you following your page.
Thank you.
So, concerning the CV, normally if you had participated in hackathons, can you put them there? And also, if you attended some conferences but you didn't present, you didn't submit a paper or thesis, can you
That's
also have them on
fantastic.
there?
The moment you have attended anything, you just need to you just need to you can present it. That's very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is not necessarily mean that you should present on a conference. Any conference that you have attended in the conference section, just add it to it. That's it.
All right. I only have this for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a great honor, bro.
Yeah. God bless you.
Oh, some people are saying that they can't see the this one. Is it? Oh, the link is on my Facebook page, Peter Boywa TV. On the top of the this my page, you will see the link. Use it and click. When you click on it, you will come here. I will accept you here, and then okay. Let me take Evans. Evans, yeah, Evans. I would say yes, sir.
Okay, bro. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Please, we thank you so much for this insightful section. It's always some being with you for these past 3 hours.
Thank
My
you.
question has to do with so when stating your educational background, those who have diploma already before doing the BSc for maybe extra 2 years. So maybe when you apply to do the West evaluation, I was told they will combine and then the transcript becomes one. Are you
Yeah,
supposed to still state that you had diploma before this, or because it has become one? Now you just
yeah. You can
mentioned
state it.
the okay,
Yeah, you
okay.
can state it. There's no
The,
problem in it.
the,
Though, in
uh,
as much as I become one, does not mean that it is not. It is relevant for you to state that. Yeah.
okay. I also want to find out if there are some courses that you did at the diploma level, but because it was your major, this one at the undergrad or the BSc, you repeated such courses again. In the West
Yeah, you
evaluation,
can.
do you have any idea what is going to happen to those two? Like did this maybe a course one, two,
So
three.
the rest evaluation, they are going to use it. They were going to treat each course independently. What you get in this
Oh,
course, we are going to the marks over there. It is there. So it is one after the other. So if you have done 19 courses, if it is the same, they are going to treat it one, and then try to adjust the grades. Yeah.
okay. The other time too, when you posted on your page about SOP, like statement of purpose, I wrote a comment that I asking if you have specific number of pages you must
It
like is
depends on
required
the
of
school.
you.
Even some schools will tell you the number of words you're supposed to use. So everything will be on the website, the department website. So you need to read about
Okay,
what the department need in the SOP. Some schools will tell you that bring only 1 page. Some will tell you bring only 2 pages. But at
okay,
least when you go and it is only statement of purpose, at least it's supposed to be 2 pages. Some will tell you bring 1,000 words, 1,000 characters. So you need to follow the system very well. I hope you get it.
okay. And then with your reference or referee, let's say if you have one for community service or volunteering, one for from a professor that's from your school, and then your
Mhm.
workplace, maybe your head of department, are you supposed to choose the three or then you have to do away with one place?
So you are supposed to. So if they are asking you three, bring three. If they are asking you four, bring four. But most of the schools will ask you three. So I
Okay,
will tell you
thank
to bring the two academic and maybe one professional or one NGO. Yeah.
okay, thank you very much, sir.
Are you done? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please request and come. Let me answer this question. He said, who this girl? He said, Brad Peter, those of us who would like to do PhD directly after our bachelor's degree, what will be eligible for funding and would they need GRE? They will not need GRE. You can use your undergrad to apply straight to PhD. In fact, if you are a first class student or you have a good academic standing, apply to PhD. What don't only focus on masters. If you know you have a good GP, especially first class, you're a GP, you understand the process, go for PhD. So you can apply 5 schools for PhD, 5 schools for masters. It all involve money. If you're able to secure a supervisor, he can waive the application fee for you. I'm not saying pay all the application fee. Sometimes you can ask for fee waiver. I hope you get it. Yeah, Peter. If you are a person with disability and you need to send code email to Professor first, yes, but please, is it Lambi the Ata? Please, if you are still disability, you need to send a code email because why do you think that maybe you are a disability so they will have you have they don't discriminate against people, but that does not mean that you shouldn't follow the procedure guiding the institutional emails and institutional procedures within the department. They have structures, they have laws, they have ways of governing it. I hope you get it. Okay, let me pick this person. Yeah,
Hello, say, how are you?
I'm finding you. Yeah, welcome to my page.
I'm
Yeah.
doing, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. I'm from Zimbabwe.
Hey, Zimbabwe are watching me. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I will always watch you, my man.
Mm,
So what I did is I've got 2 degrees. The first one in masters in Zimbabwe.
okay.
The situation now is that all my supervisors, the one that I'm close to, transferred from those institutions to another different institutions. How am I going to go about it when I want to put them as referees? Because they are still in the educational system, but different institutions from the one that I graduated from.
Okay, so if you know your teaching assistant, who taught you? Who has taught you?
Yes,
If you know your teaching assistant who has taught you before, if you have taught you before, if you know any institution, TA who has taught you before, the person can use the institutional
yes.
email to write it for you. Some TAs are in the US, some are in Canada. If you know you are in contact with your teaching assistant, they can do it for anyone who has taught you or you have sat for you to teach you. Because TA also do tutorials, they know the capabilities of students, so he can recommend you. And yes, so
Oh,
you can send a code email to the graduate coordinator and explain that their professors have moved from different schools. Are they still available for them to do their recommend? They will give you I believe that these people they will tell you that yes, you can still use it to apply the referees for you. Yeah.
that's fine. Because the other one transferred, especially my undergrad is supervisor. He transferred to Botswana.
But if you get in touch with him, that's fine. If you are able to get in touch with the professor, that's fine. But you have not able to get in touch with the professor, that's the problem. So if your recommended the recommendation people are not still doing it for you, you can find your teaching assistant or you can find anyone who knows you and can give you that recommendation letter. It doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily mean that it's
it's
uh-huh.
not like I'm not in contact with these people. I talk to them. Actually, we're working on a research project together.
So you can send them a private
All
email
of
too.
them.
So yeah,
We are
all
in
of them.
contact almost daily on daily basis. Yeah, we
So yeah,
talk
yeah.
on
So
daily basis.
if you're in a daily basis, that's fine. So that is it. Yeah, you can use it. You can
Yeah,
use still
my
use
one
them.
was that the emails may differ now from the school I graduated to the referee email.
Yeah. So talk to the school, send it to the department and the graduate school, and explain to them, so that they will know that
Okay.
okay, this is your situation. They will indicate your name that okay, this person there, because the lecturers has transferred him there. We have given him the audacity for him to use other institutional email to do the recommendation. Let's not that school. I hope you get it.
Ah, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm
Thank
well
you.
answered. Thank you very much. Okay.
Hey, so Zimbabweans are also watching me. Ade, Amanda, your uncle day here. I'm welcome. Oh wow. The Jivetia, my uncle, I'm welcome. Oh, fantastic. Offer, Bokodia. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. The Chibetia people are watching. God bless you all. It takes a whole village to raise one child. And I appreciate the fact that my community people are also supporting me. In fact, greater things are about to happen in that community. And you just pray for me. Momon paye mama. And Niema kesiye ni yebeye. But if God wants us to go far in life, He will bless us. Nothing can stop an idea who time has come. Obi bien will be timid, will be above from. I just ended in Florida. The radia cano. So I thank the Chimetia people too that you are supporting me. In fact, this guy, Ajenim, God bless you. I've seen your comment, Charlie. God bless you. Let me add someone from YouTube. Who is this person? Is it Gaston Apedo? Please unmute your mic. No, your mic is muted. So you can see the microphone. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, let me add this one. Is it Fred? Yeah, Fred.
So I'm just staying on to listen to.
Okay.
Just want to listen to the other concerns.
Okay, let me add John. Yeah, John.
All right. Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you.
Let me confess, I'm one of your biggest fans. I've been following you closely. Yeah. So I think the conference organized by Aaron, I had the opportunity to speak to you directly. So let me say, your content has actually helped me to draft my CV and then my SOP. So I'll be very glad if you can share with me your email so I can forward it to you to actually go through that. If there's any input you would have to make, you kindly do that.
After this live video, I'll put in my email so you can send me a private email. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining. In fact, these people, you guys, those people recommending my page, those who have shared. Let me add this person. Is it Kanate? Kanate GH. Yes,
Konate. Yes, please.
Konate, yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yes,
please, I wanted to know if someone who has finished with his MBA can use that transcript to apply for another master's program.
Yeah, you can use it.
That MBA transcript.
Yeah, you can use it, MBA, and you can add your undergrad. If you have two masters and degree, you can combine the document together and apply for another master's. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Let me add this one to it. Yeah, Sylvester, you are here. Sylvester.
Hello, Peter.
Yeah, go on.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've learned a lot today, and
thank you.
Very grateful. I'm very grateful to you because I did an application last year, and then today I learned that for the transcript and then the SOP, I have to write the name and then slash. I didn't do it that way, so now I've seen where I fall short and the reason why the application couldn't go through. Thank you very much. My question is for the transcript. Most of the time they say it's better you do the worst evaluation, but if you are sending a cold email to the professor and you haven't done the worst evaluation, is it appropriate to send to state your GPA on your transcript?
Yeah,
like for instance, if I have GPA.
I get your question. So
I hope you get what. Yeah, I hope you get my question.
You can state your GPA on them if you are sending them the code email. And for the worst evaluation, we are not saying that go and do the worst evaluation. The worst evaluation works for people that have lower GPA, or better still, even if you have a good GPA and want to do the worst evaluation, it's very good because some schools require only worst evaluation. Some schools will tell you to bring only worst evaluation. Some schools will tell you to bring only worst. Some also will not tell you. They accept the worst and they also accept the normal one. So it depends on how you are going to navigate through whatever you want to do.
Okay, so in case it doesn't correspond, like for instance, I have a GP of 3.0 in Ghana here, and then when after the West evaluation is, let's say, 3.3, if I'm right, I'm sending a code email to the professor. Which one should I state? Is it the West one or the
You state the West
original
one
one?
because you will state the West one because that's the one that you are going to use for the application.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my next question is with the diploma, is it possible to get a master's degree,
No,
or
that one you can't,
just
please.
just
You
solely
can't.
to get
It is
a
very
undergraduate?
difficult. Most time it's very, very
Okay.
difficult. Especially it is very, very difficult because when you go to their school website, they might not state, they will tell you that undergrad university institutional degree certificate. That's what they normally say. A 4 years bachelor's degree. That's what most of the school I know. I don't know if you can use diploma for masters, but for based on my knowledge, you need to diploma supposed to for a degree. Yeah.
I'm asking because there is a school in Michigan. They accept students for undergraduate, and then it's combined undergraduate and masters for 5 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you can send.
So
You
that's
can.
why.
That's what I'm saying that what I know is that most of the schools accept 4 years degree. So if you have a diploma in the school, I said that's fine. Okay, you can still work on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Let me pick 4 people and then because today I've not even eaten. Minidi, but God is faithful. Yeah. Hello. Is it Apedo? Please, your mic is muted. I don't know if you don't know how to unmute your mic. There's a microphone under the phone, so you just click on that microphone. It's like I don't know how to say it. I don't know why. I think you have a question. Oh, it's gone. Let me add the last one and then. Yeah, Mr. Charles, go on.
Yeah, good evening, Peter,
Good
and
evening.
thank you very much for your commitment.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask about the semester term, which is the fall, the summer, and the spring. Which one is recommended
The
and
fall,
why?
if you want scholarship, apply to the first semester. I'm not saying
Okay.
spring or summer doesn't give scholarship. The scholarship and Kasano, it is fall. Everyone knows that most of the scholarship are given in fall. For spring,
Okay.
winter, you might not get funded unless certain specific courses or specific, maybe some specific program that they give scholarship. It is not as for everyone. They know that everyone fall is the best semester to get scholarship, and that is September.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if
All
you want
right. Thank you
scholarship,
very much.
apply for the fall. Thank you very much, my brother. Let me pick this one and then we will call it a day. Yeah, John.
Oh, yeah, Peter, I've already.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I will end it here. I know most people want to come in, but I think over 16 is this, let me see something, over 15,000 people have just watched this video. I just want to come and end it. Over 15,000, and it is a great, amazing. 268 people have shared this live video. God bless each and everyone, and Peter is grateful. Before I will go, I am organizing a mentorship program that will be coming on next month. This one, I'm going to teach people how to apply their own visa, and I'm going to teach people how to do their own visa. If you really want to learn how to do the Canadian visa, I'm willing to give you the mentorship program. There are certain things I cannot come online here to say it. So if you want to join this live video, you need to contact my PA. My PA is the one doing the recommendation and is doing everything. So the number will be +233 5748 77484. +233 5748 77484. That is my PA. He will do the registration and will be part of it. If you want to learn how to do the school application yourself, this empowerment program that I'm bringing, which is very key. If you want to come, you need to register and be part of it. Now I'll be selecting some people to apply for internship program for them in the United States of America. There's a lot of opportunities that I want to do for people as well. So you just pray for me. I'm just analyzing how I can able to share this opportunity with each and every one. And it is going to help us and inspire us. If you have not followed me, follow me. Share this live video. Let it inspire some people. Let me try to answer some of the questions that people have answered. You say, Peter, I have 3-year diploma accounting UCC, and I'm also finishing my degree top up. My question is, can I start the application process now? So it depends on the time that your transcript will come. If your transcript is not yet in, you can still start and tell the school that you will send them. Everything is done through emailing. Send the graduate coordinator or the department head, or send the school email that this is, and explain to them. They will answer you. Can you apply for school with NVT proficiency 1 and 2D? What is that? You can apply if the school have transcript, because they don't need certificate, they need transcript, because the transcript will see your performance. He said, Peter, 3-year diploma Ghana, associated degree in US. So the question, can I use the associate degree for us to apply? If you really have that 60 credit hours or more than 60 credit hours they are looking for, Adams, you can use it to apply. Or better still, send the transcript to the school and ask the graduate coordinator. Or is it possible you can do integrated program? Yes, you can do that very well. Let me try to answer some of the questions. Okay. Also, priority deadline. So the priority deadline is the earlier best time for you to apply, and that's the time. Also, when is the full application open? It has already opened in US and Canada. Most of the schools will open next month. So September, all the school will open in US and Canada. So get your transcript and everything. I'll say, so please, the recording will be on the website. Please, can I email coordinator during the weekends? No. The best time to email professors abroad, if you want to send emails abroad, especially to Canada and US, the best time to send it's when it is Ghana 2 p.m. or a.m. Ghana 1 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't send a professor email on weekends, Friday night. Don't send email abroad. Don't send email Saturday. Don't send email Sunday. Send email 1 p.m. in Ghana, or maybe 12 p.m. Is it 12 or 1? Because I think it is 4 hours or something like that. So Ghana is 4 hours. So 9 a.m. abroad here is when you should send it. So if you're in Nigeria, it's supposed to be 2 p.m. If you're in Ghana, 1 p.m. Around 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. you can send your email. Don't send email anytime, because the reason is that when you send it Friday evening, your email will go down and other people will be sending email. So your email will go to number 300. So send it in the morning, so that the moment the lecturer open the laptop, your email will be first. I know people are learning. I hope you guys are learning. So basically, that is how you should send an email. The time factor also count. Peter, when I want to send email, I send email when the professor is starting the office, so that my email will be the first one for him to read my email. So be smart and very intelligent. Don't send professor email Friday. They are chilling, they are drinking, they are having family party. So your email will go down there, and you're not the only one who want to come and study abroad. And people think that if you're in Ghana, when I apply, I'll get scholarship. It is highly competitive. Me, my class, we are only 11 students, and I was only the African student in my class. Me, my class, and we school. Me, me free Africa, and Ghana. Me, me free Ghana, Africa. To my class. All these people are American, US, some are from other countries. So it is highly competitive, and they are selecting only 10 students. Some are 5, some are 2, some are 3. So if you don't put in much effort, you will not get it. And this is why I'm telling people that you need to be serious in this school application. If not, you will yield zero, you will yield nothing. I hope you get it. Would I apply for undergrad degree? Which, yes, you can apply with HND, yes. I will need to apply for undergrad with HND. You can do that. Nanaya say I'm in level 300 nursing student, and I want to further my education. How can I go about it? Hey, Nanaya, watch it. You just join, right? I wish I can help, but this is not the time. You can follow me on TikTok. If you go to TikTok, Peter Bewa. If you go to TikTok tonight, I will be on my TikTok page. So I'll be also teaching people in TikTok. So you can follow me on TikTok. So you can use it to apply for anything. Now, people with diploma, you can also come to Canada to do 1-year program. Okay, with nursing. Or better still, if you have a diploma, what you can do is that you can use your diploma to apply for another diploma in Canada here, basically. So if you're a nurse, you can be taking other programs like personal support worker, community worker, residential worker, practical nursing. Okay. You can also use your HND those of you who your GPA is very low, 2.2, 2.0, getting scholarship can be very high. You can come and do something we call the postgraduate diploma. Postgraduate diploma is between the degree and masters. I hope people are learning. I'll say, Peter, your PA number. My PA number is +23357 Check the comment section or check my page. Click on my name. My PA number is there. So yeah, you can use your diploma to come and do another diploma here 1 year, especially in the nursing. Now, my advice for you is that if you really want to come to Canada for school, what you need to do is that I will advise you to apply for program that is relevant, especially programs in IT, programs in health, carpenter, plumbing work, and Sanijuma courses. Those people with handy skills work such as plumbing, civil engineering, carpentry, electrician. These programs, these are some of the programs you should be looking at, or nursing or IT programs such as cybersecurity, IT information, health. Those programs is what I want you to come and do. And also, you can, if you're in education, you can also apply for early childhood education. Now, the provinces in Canada I want you to look at is Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland and Labrador. These provinces, I will advocate that look for schools over there and apply. He said, please, what about people with certificate 2 years? So certificate 2 years, you need to apply for diploma. Okay. For me, I will apply for the diploma there. Because I really want you to touch on the format of how the SOP should look like. So the SOP, the first one, you need to introduce yourself. And I wish I can do that, but the time factor. I'll try maybe next time to talk about this SOP. So the SOP is, your career plan, how the study will help you to achieve your dreams. So in the introduction, you can bring a good, inciting introduction, which makes sense. Because when I was in Ghana, when I was writing I told him that, okay, when I was in JSS2, my father used to go to Togo. So he normally accompany him to go to the Togo border. But I have been seeing people lying down with hungry, with a whole lot of problems, societal problems. So I feel passionate to solve my society problems. Oh, okay. So these are some of the things. Somebody was also saying during my childhood, we encountered a lot of serious diseases in our society. It even killed my uncle. Through that, I developed the passion to study nursing. After this, you see how the introduction comes. So in the introduction should be very nice, catchy introduction. Then you come and talk about your academic background. What courses did you do and how it shaped your mind and shaped your life? And then the third paragraph will talk about the need for you to come and do your master's or PhD. You talk about your leadership skills, analytical, problem solving skills. All these are some of the knowledge that you can be able to mention. And the fourth paragraph will talk about the school that you are coming, what school and what your professor, how the professor will link up to you or something like that. Your research interests and everything, and how the university will help you to achieve your dreams. And also the last paragraph will talk about how the program will help you achieve your career goal. That's the long-term goals and the short-term goals. It's supposed to be 2 pages. Let some people review it and then see it. Okay. I'll say let me answer some 2 questions and then I'll say, Peter, I want to ask question, but I didn't see the link. Oh, the link was on my page. I'll say scholarship in application process, but if you graduated, so the graduate assistantship, you only do. Yeah, please. Thank you for explaining that one. Hello, sir. It has been a while, but now I have followed you and have been inspiring a lot. Well, I did my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering in French. What is the first I should do? I should work on. So you did it in French. So French, most times you need to change the French. I don't know if you have the TOEFL or something. Sometimes because of the language barrier, it can be a distance for you. I'll say, thank you, Peter. I am looking forward to a livestock internship program to be in US, watching you live from Israel. Thank you. Israel people are also watching me. Okay, thank you very much for watching me. I love you all. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach on my email, pbel119@gmail.com. I don't give my number out. Because of my busy schedule, it is my PA who run everything for me. So if you want to join my mentorship program, the number you are supposed to contact, especially if you want to learn how to do your own visa application, especially the school, and visit, the number you should contact is +233574877 484. The name of my PA is Benjamin. So when you go to my Facebook page, the number is here. Just click on my number, my name. You can see that the number is here. This is my PA number. That is it. You can screenshot it, and then you do it, and then you send him an email. My love to everyone. I know I've done my best. This is Peter Bewu. I love you all, and I wish you all the best. Save. Next year by this time, God is going to open greater doors. If we don't die tomorrow, Peter, I will do greater things. Thank you all, and thank you for your praise. When you sleep, pray for me. When you go to church, pray for me. God is the lifter of men. I humble myself to the knowledge, and this is what I've shared. This is the knowledge I've acquired. I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to speak for myself. I'm just a simple guy. God is blessing. I humble myself. My brother wants my nipa. My brother wants my nyamiasem. My brother wants my continent in Africa. This is what I want God to use for me to bless it. And you'll be in the best animal. People are busy in abroad, but I spend my time here to impart, empower, speak, funculate people with knowledge. I know you have benefited from it. At least you have learned something from my page. Thank you very much. I love you all the best. Bye bye.